Hello, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Cross Game Cup. We have another match for you today. One of our runners, Epic Wade, is maybe having some issues getting the game open, but I'm sure we'll have that resolved very soon here. Ooh, they have a nice Super Mario Galaxy wallpaper. I like that. Mario Galaxy definitely was a pretty cool game. But we're not talking about Mario Galaxy today. We are talking about Metroid Prime. And let's look at our runners' agreements for today. Prime has agreed. Oh, this is a big one. Oh, and Echoes. Both games have agreed to skip final bosses. What that means is that it's a key hunt. As soon as we get all our keys, that's it. We don't need anything else. We can go win immediately. So that's really going to be pretty huge. That's going to play a pretty big role in deciding how we decide to handle our items. Uh, Most importantly, that means that visors for Prime, they're not necessary. Spider Ball for Echoes, we don't need that either. We could skip both of those completely, and there will be no consequences. In addition, it also places a lower emphasis on suits energy for Echoes, because in Echoes you need to have enough energy to survive the final boss fight, because it's all in Dark Aether, there's no light zones. You can't really skip. But with these settings, all you got to do is get to that final elevator, and then boom, you win the game. GG, well played. And there's no really concern beyond what you need to get to that point. It's really, really interesting. Let me just look at ways to set up. Okay, I think they just don't have a tracker open yet. And while I'm waiting, let me just get the chat open so I can see what you guys are saying. Kilo Delta 34 asks, "Is this a team thing?" That's actually correct. This is something called the Cross Game Cup. You have the left team, JhavAltair, and the right team, Sunshine Spark. Both of these teams are players that I've already seen before in previous tournaments, so they're definitely going to be pretty skilled. But they're at the same time, they're not like our absolute top tier players. The basic format of this is that for each team, there's one player playing Metroid Prime 1, and there's one player playing Metroid Prime 2, Echoes. So, and that's sort of the twist is that the items are actually scattered between those two games. So the Prime player could find the Dark Suit for their teammate, and once they get that item, their teammate actually receives it over the internet. It's really an incredible setup. And you can actually play this at home very easily with a program called Randovania. You can have matches with hundreds of players even, transferring items between each other. Although, for the sake of an actually watchable tournament, we are just doing 2 players per team. One on each game. There are a few other games that Randovania supports, actually. You can Google Randovania, Rando as in like random, Vania as in like Castlevania, and it'll show right up. This isn't quite the same thing as SMZ3 because that's all one player usually, and I think there's a multi-world for it, but the idea is that instead of you switching games yourself, you actually have a second person playing the other game, which is I think really interesting. And the nice thing about that is that it's very scalable. We can add new games to the mix. Metroid Dread was actually I don't know if the multi-world is working for that yet. I believe it is. I'm quite sure it is. But you can actually play Metroid Dread like this as well. And you can play it with Prime players and Echo players on your team, you know. It's really a fascinating system. I do hope that isn't too confusing. Once we get underway, you'll see exactly what I mean. It'll make a lot of sense once you see it in action. We are just waiting on Wade to get her end set up. Oh, and apparently Emerald Pie is having trouble connecting their Randomania to their Dolphin. They're playing on emulator. So that may take a little bit longer to sort out. We'll see. We're still waiting on two of our players. You can actually follow our runners if you want to see them play another time. I'll post their links in the chat. Oh, I guess I will after I log in. I wasn't logged in. Oh, well, we got plenty of time to sort that out. You can follow our runners at those links. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I got some water and some Werther's Originals caramel candies. Very nice. You're not really supposed to eat on these streams. There's not like a rule against it or anything, but it's just obviously, you probably shouldn't. But I figure like having a little candy every now and then is probably fine. Emerald Pie is choosing to pass the time with some Metroid 1. This is actually something that is built into the Metroid Prime game. I think it's kind of cool. I think that there's also one of these in Zero Mission, but I'm not sure. It's kind of like a nice little bonus feature. The ROM for these old NES games is pretty small, so it's kind of cool that Nintendo decided to include it. Let me just peek in on the race time, see what's happening. Yeah, just more connection issues for some of our runners. I do apologize for the wait, everyone. Watch out, Emerald. You gotta get the health. We're definitely not going to be going for a few more minutes, so now is your chance to, get hydrated, maybe get a snack, make some popcorn. Popcorn's always great. I just had some a little bit before this race started. I'm contemplating making another bag at this point, but again, I probably shouldn't be actually eating on stream. Because then the race will start and I'll have half a bowl of popcorn. That's never a good situation to be in. Can only end in tears. Can only end in tears. Hopefully all of you are fully hydrated. I've had, I don't know what the actual number is, like 8 glasses a day. I definitely drink that much at least. I'm a big water enjoyer. I'm also a big fan of food and sleep. Shelter, especially, is probably one of my favorites. What am I even talking about? And again, for those who didn't catch it at the very start of this stream, there's going to be a one runner's agreement for both of our games. We're going to be skipping final bosses, which I think is definitely pretty interesting and has some potential to shake up the way that we're playing this game. So that means once runners get all the keys and go to the final elevator, they just win the game automatically. It will be a minute before we're getting started again. We're still sorting out some technical issues on the back end. There is another match going on SpeedGaming 3 between Feisy, Uncle Reggie, Nye, and Bash Prime. It doesn't really do a good job of listing who's on what team, but I assume probably Reggie and Bash are on the same team. I'd have to check. But you can go watch that for a while before we're ready to go. That'll be on twitch.tv/speedgaming3. You're currently on twitch.tv/speedgaming2. Also, in Speed Gaming 1, I believe you could actually catch a Star Fox 64 stream. I think that's pretty interesting. In addition to our other cross-game match. I don't watch a lot of Star Fox stuff, honestly. I definitely should probably have played more. I'm sort of a Nintendo gamer, so it's kind of a bit... You know, I really should have more Star Fox cred. I think I used to have the Super Nintendo one, but the cartridge must have been faulty because I could barely play it. Oh, good. Emerald is deciding to play more Nestroid. Awesome. I was running out of things to talk about, and I was this close to telling you about my personal RuneScape gaming, which would probably not be particularly entertaining to anyone. Possibly not even including myself. Okay, we got the Morph Ball right away. You actually start at low energy in the original Metroid, which I think is interesting. You have up to 99 capacity, but you only start with 30. If we do find an energy tank, though, that will instantly refill us. Yep, takes a bit of a dink from that zoomer. Part of the issue is that we actually had a new update very recently, and I think some of our runners are having problems because of the new update that we were supposed to switch to. Apparently, it just came out earlier today. Hopefully, that gets resolved. Our tournament organizer, Cestrion, right now, is in the race time room trying to coach everybody on getting through this. We don't exactly know what the problem is, so it's kind of hard to say how long it'll be. But hopefully this Metroid gameplay will entertain us. I think we're going up to the long beam, but I'm not sure. I always forget the layout of Metroid 1. Possibly bombs? I don't know. No, we're pausing. Adamu, let's go. We don't have any missiles, though. We can't open that door. I think you get missiles in, like, sort of an earlier area. I do apologize. I do not know anything about Metroid 1 at all. I played Zero Mission as a kid, and I wasn't really very fond of that either. I was always more of a Fusion guy. That's like my favorite Metroid game, but for some reason Zero Mission never really... I was never a huge fan of it. Like, I didn't think it was bad, I just thought it was, like, mediocre? Hard to say. Nope. Low health. Ah, that's that. Game over. Just gonna have a Werther's. Alright, Epic Wait is reporting that Randomania has finally connected to her game. So it'll just be a... it'll be like 5 minutes while they're getting set up. I'm not exactly certain how much time that's going to take, but they seem to be pretty confident that they have it under control now. We should be starting, hopefully pretty soon. There's no rush or anything. There's not anybody who uses the channel after us. This is the last match of the night. And we're booked for like 4 hours anyway, so it wouldn't matter if there was. But yeah, I do apologize for this taking so long. I've just gotten word that I'm going to be getting a co-commentator in a few minutes. Lucarius Lion has decided to sign up, which is very handy, because I am all out of things to say. Thankfully, that's not going to be a problem for much longer, because we do appear to be starting very soon. We can see that Epic Wait's game is up. Hello, Lucarius. It's nice to talk to you.
Hello, hello. Good to see you.
I am starved for content, so at least I can introduce you to the CGC chat. Hello, Lucarius. It's nice to have you.
Hello, yeah, thank you for having me. So I believe this is the last race in bracket A, is it?
Ooh, is it? That's
Group A?
interesting. That's interesting. I
Might
didn't
be.
realize that. We have been at this tournament for a while, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Let me actually check if what I'm saying is actually true. If I'm already spewing lies in the first 10 seconds I'm joining the commentary here.
What happens after all of our brackets have their matches? What's the next stage of the tournament?
Hmm. Okay, yes, I am lying. There is apparently another match that needs to be done. I think Dreadless
Ah.
Abomination and Sunshine Spark also has not happened yet. So this is the penultimate match of Group A.
And we are underway now. You did see the Racers Agreement, right? We're actually playing with no final bosses today.
No
Also, give
final
me a
boss.
moment to adjust our times.
Yeah, so no final bosses is a fun agreement. It makes the game a little bit shorter. It means you don't have to sit through getting DS4 centered. Uh, forbid. But it also means that Screw Attack and perhaps Spider Ball are no longer hard requirements to beat the game. Ooh, with a cannonball starting off in the vanilla space jump item location here. Emerald Pie deciding not to pick it up. Very smart. If you pick that up right now, you're definitely not going to be keeping that. Other than that, just starting out with some Dark Beam ammo. Not the best starting item. Usually what you want to see is some missiles or something. Altair did pick up that cannonball, though. Very interesting. Alright, timer's getting synced here. I thought Altair might have
Oh,
reset
wait,
real
I think
quick,
I might have
but
got it backwards. Ah, dagnabbit.
it's alright. Take your time, take your time.
Ah, I'm no good at this.
I have not tried my hand at it myself, so I would probably not fare any better than you are, so no worries at all. Did not quite catch what Emerald Pie picked up there. Check that on the restream. Too late. Yeah, seeing some Dark Alpha Splinter action here. Pretty straightforward fight. Usually you want to not use all 5 of your missiles. I think Epic Wade is not using his last missile, which is very smart because when you have 5 missiles... Oh, we're getting... Hold on. Taurus Lagoon. We're getting some artifacts here. What else? I think I missed something in Sank. I need to grab a
Okay,
notebook
now we're
after
synced
this.
up. Okay, I just got it
Blackmore
backwards for a minute.
Workstation. Vault? Ooh.
Vault. Oh.
Temple Sanctuary. So right over here on Elf Splinter. He should have just... they should have just
I'm not
received
even
that.
used to
Excuse me.
knowing what that room name is, because you know what I'm used to seeing there? Artifact collected. I'm used to seeing that. I forgot that was the room name. I actually legitimately have never heard that room name.
Dynamo Works, Storage Cavern B, so that's free. That's the first little cavern that they're going to happen upon here. Vault not so free, definitely needs a boost ball or a cannonball. Dark Doors Bog, what does that say? Dungeon? Ooh, we're gonna need Light Suit Dark Visor. Looking like a little bit of a longer seed here. Very nice. Alright, I missed the first few, but yeah, definitely some spicy ones in there. So Dynamo Works, for example, we'll have to see whether that's the pipe item or the Spider Guardian item. But regardless, not a fun one to have.
Okay, I went ahead and quickly adjusted Wade's cropping. Their game screen was a bit squished.
Alrighty. have
Now we are good to go.
nice. Thank you very much. We have a morph ball for Prime already in transport to Aegon.
Very
Very
nice.
nice and early morph, so you don't have to worry about that.
And that's
That
a
was
super
a super
missile.
missile. Yeah,
Yeah.
very nice.
And you see Altair doing something that isn't too common. You see they're actually reading the hints on the posts. What you
Yeah,
usually see is, even if they're reading hints immediately, which both of our runners have decided to do because this is a no final bosses, ooh, beam-related upgrade in a Cursed Lake. But what you usually see is that they scan all the hints and then they read them in the menu. So this isn't too common, actually. I'm not used to seeing this. Is
yeah.
this faster?
Um, I believe it is not because you can flick through the menus very quickly, but it probably doesn't waste a lot of time if you do it this way. A lot of runners prefer to know their artifacts immediately anyways, because it
Jokent
just...
on the Aegon elevator. So I think
Nice.
I've heard that there are only 2 of those in a seed.
That is
And with these
correct.
presets, so that's already one of them out of the way.
Nice, nice. But yeah, so far, for what I've written down, I think there was... He didn't scan it. Sorry, they didn't scan it because they already had it. The Temple Grounds item, Storage Cavern B. Then we have Vault, Lagoon, Dungeon, Sank, Map Station, Transit Tunnel East, Magma Workstation, and Dynamo Works. So very echoes loaded with a lot of bad checks there. So we are probably in for quite a long ride here.
Yeah, yeah.
Wade saying hello to, what is it, Robert the Sand Digger, I think it is. Ooh, Wade getting very lucky with the missiles there. Again, because Echoes only has 5 missiles right now, they do not have the beneficial Echoes drop system yet.
Yeah, we
That
have
only
to
starts
rely
there.
on just pure luck.
Yep,
Until we get, I believe, 15 missiles is where that starts kicking in. Or is it
a
10?
10. 10, yes. Seems Java's picked up a Powerbomb expansion somewhere, because they do have
That's
that
very
highlighted.
useful, but not quite yet.
Indeed. Especially for the Bomb Guardian fight here, it's very nice, so that you can at
Oh,
least
you're right.
guarantee that
We
you
don't
can get
have
out.
bombs yet, so even though there's not a lot of power bomb specific checks we have, just by using it as a substitute for our bombs, we are going to get a lot of value out of that.
Oh yeah. Java also getting lucky with an extra missile drop there after just running out of missiles.
Very nice.
Some good luck on both sides here. Good, good. So Pierre, are you more versed in Echoes or in Prime?
Probably Prime, just because there's not as much going on, but I definitely have a lot of game knowledge across both of these. In terms of what I play, I unfortunately don't have a lot of time to play either.
I see, I see.
I actually spend a lot more time with commentating.
Ah, that's nice too, though. We always do appreciate that. For myself, definitely more versed in Echoes. I've not played
And
Prime
Bomb
a
Guardian,
lot.
we get the immediate kill. What does Emerald Pie pick up in the gallery? That was
Ooh.
missile expansion, apparently.
Yeah, and there's a sort of multiplayer pickup in the Great Tree here.
I think that got scanned. What was it? Did you see?
You scanned the tree. They scanned the tree by accident, so did not get any info on that just yet. But I
Ah,
might go and pick it up in a bit.
looks like maybe a double damage.
Yeah, it's either a double damage or an infinite ammo.
Yeah, an unlimited beam ammo. UBA
Yes.
is pretty good, but both of these are good, really. The UBA is especially nice if we get Annihilator for our first beam, because Annihilator doesn't actually give you any beam ammo when you get it. So if you get Annihilator before getting any ammo, then you actually have to do the like individual charge shot thing because you don't have any ammo.
That's
It's
right.
really painful.
Alrighty, Java already leaving Aegon. Nice pacing here.
Emerald Pie doesn't quite make the scan dash.
Oh,
It's
that's
caught
a
in
fun
some
standable.
terrain, but it
Huh.
does manage to save that.
I did not know that there was a standable there.
Neither did I. I've never seen that used before. I usually just see them directly to the Hive Totem platform.
Yeah. Wade fighting Bomb Guardian right now.
Yeah, are we going to see the quick kill here as well?
Ooh.
Java managed to
Okay,
pull it
there we
off. No, not quite. Not quite. That doesn't work because the Bomb Guardian's vulnerable spot moves to the mouth during that attack, away from the power bomb, and apparently just out of range. So we do 0 damage, and we have to do the fight normally because we only got the 1 power bomb. And we get the deflected. Oh, that's another lost cycle. No damage. Because we tried to shoot from the back, and Bomb Guardian's skin is very thick. It will just bounce your shots if you hit it somewhere that isn't meant to be vulnerable.
Yeah, Power Bomb Guardian not playing
We're
nice
also not
here.
going to get the 2 cycle because you saw we didn't actually manage to land a missile in there as well. We were just hoping on that power bomb. This might be a 4 cycle, not counting the ones where we didn't do any damage.
I think it is, yeah, because even if you try to do 1 cycle right now, I think it'll just phase. It was unlimited beam ammo right there in the tree.
Very
That's
handy.
very nice.
But yeah,
Well,
this
when
is
we
a
do get
lot of
beams.
time lost to Bomb Guardian. Just 10 minutes into the season, we're already losing like 1 of those minutes at least to Bomb Guardian.
Yeah, very
Maybe
unfortunate
this is
that...
more like 90 seconds,
Yeah.
if not more.
Unfortunate they didn't get the quick kill with the power bomb there. I believe what happens with the power bomb is that it needs to hit the back and then the front of Bomb
Is that
Guardian, and
how
if it
that
misses
works?
either, it just does not kill them. Space jump boots in Hive Chamber B for
Very
Prime.
interesting.
That's nice.
That's a powerbomb expansion for Java as well. Very convenient. I think Java's already got a few of those actually. We are actually going to take the bridge too. There is actually a little skip you can do in Industrial Site. I believe that's an Industrial Site that we're in right now. I might be getting mixed up. But you can actually get on top of that crate, and during the cutscene, Samus sort of isn't there, but she doesn't disappear. She just turns invisible. So if you're on top of the crate, you actually move with the crate. And if you skip the cutscene at the right time, you kind of fall down, and you can fall down through it to the door and skip that little bridge section. It's not a huge time save, but it definitely helps.
Yeah.
And it does require a slope jump, so there's definitely some skill to getting that consistently.
Mm-hmm. And then in Watery Hall Axis here, we found an Echoes boost ball. That's going to significantly
bombs.
speed up the seed.
That's bombs in Ruined Nursery.
Ooh.
We're going to do a little bit of a trick to roll in here. I've not seen this done before. It must be quite tricky. Yeah,
I have. It is a little
land
tricky.
It doesn't land it, and we're just going to leave. We're going to come back probably with bombs and do that, not the intended way, but more intended than what we're doing there. Because you can still just jump into the middle of that morph ball area instead of starting from like all the way to the left. But there's also, you know, there's nothing forcing you not to do that, so it's really pretty trivial to do that. Much easier than doing that roll in there, which I haven't seen too often. Space Jump Boots are in Hive Chamber B. We already know that.
Yeah, they've already obtained that, so a little bit of a mute point, that hint.
Yes.
And we are going to be able to get Sand Cash, which is nice.
Yes, now that we have Amber, that's definitely going to help. Where was that Amber?
I didn't quite catch that. Must have been in Prime somewhere.
I would assume so.
Altair using a bit of standbull here to get to this item.
Oh, there's a suit. That's
Aria
very
suit.
suit.
Nice.
In Upper Shrine. I
And
know
a
Pi does
joke
not
hint.
have this.
Is that
Okay,
the
so
second
that's
joke hint?
Yes, it is. The other one was in the elevator.
Alright.
So that's both of them down now at this point. All of our hints from now on are going to be meaningful, at least.
Indeed. And that's quite
might
good
not be
getting
helpful.
the... Yeah. I
But
think
we have
getting
those
the
out of the
joke
way.
hints early is quite good, because usually in the early game... Ooh, and there's
Bombs.
Prime Bombs as well. Very nice. Usually in the
in
early
game.
game, a lot of these hints are going to be hinting at items that you already have. So I personally prefer getting the joke hints out of the way early. That way, if you're looking for progression or
Yeah,
going
when you get
items,
the late game
yeah,
hints, like when you go to Cobalt, you don't want to find a joke hint on
yeah,
Cobalt. That's never a good experience because those
going
hints
all your
have
way.
so much more potential.
Yep. It's also why it's important to keep count of your joke hints, because if you've only seen one and you know that the last hint that you need to scan is like shank entrance, then it could save you a bunch of time not running there for a joke hint.
Remind me, didn't we get Cannonball earlier?
We did. So Altair actually did pick it up. It is in Vanilla Space Jump in Prime.
All right, so it's an
So
Akko,
yeah,
and now Java no longer has it.
exactly.
So that's
Think
Cannonball permanently out of the equation because once you use it up, once you use a kinetic orb cannon, the game is programmed to take the cannonball away from you. The whole like cannonball trick, the actual real one that's in the base game, is all about sort of starting a kinetic cannon sequence and not finishing it, so the game doesn't take it away.
pretty
And
sure
what was
that
that hint
hint
for
said.
mining station access?
Yeah, I think that said the power bomb is in mining station access. So
Okay,
whichever
that would
power bomb it
explain it
is.
because Java already has 5 power bombs, right? And we've
Ah,
only seen 2 expansions, so that must clearly mean we got that earlier.
yeah, he just picked that up, I suppose.
I was mentioning earlier that it looked like Java already had a few. That's probably why.
Yeah. We see a little bit of divergence here as well. Epic Wade deciding to go GFMC because Wade does not have any bombs yet, but Java did get bombs just now. So he's headed into Dark Aegon.
It's just a missile and communication area. That's a real letdown.
Yeah, that's quite unfortunate. We still have GFMC crate that could prove to be something useful.
That's true. Are we on New Patcher, by the way?
I believe we are not on New Patcher. Yeah,
Okay, so
no.
then we do
This
get to
room is
just
not
scan
cleared.
this post and
Yep,
actually move on to the next room. If we were on New Patcher, we would need a power bomb here. Although a power bomb would
that's
still have been
true.
helpful for the item in the wall. No drop from that crate. We're really looking for some power bombs.
Ooh, wait, just going for the cutscene here. Just gonna grab the item as is, not doing any skips to be able to duplicate it. Not
That's
the worst thing
unfortunate.
to miss.
We would have wanted to do that quite a lot.
Yeah. If you're in Wade's shoes here, you would have wanted to duplicate that, although we know that main power bombs are coming up fairly soon anyway, so it's not that
Yeah,
big of
maybe
a
not
deal.
very soon for Wade though, depending on what we find. I think it's going to take that long for us to go to Aegon, but still.
Mm-hmm.
And Wade actually activating the orb cannon to cross here. That's definitely understandable. If you don't feel too comfortable with your slope jumps, it doesn't lose that much time overall, so I really do recommend doing that if you're not, super adjusted to it. I would think that Wade would know more about slope jumps, though. I know she's competed in quite a few past tournaments.
See. There are no pronouns for Wade on the screen. Is it a
I
she?
asked in the race time. It's
Okay.
she, her, and they, them.
Got it, got it. Thank
So
you.
either of those.
I will keep it in mind. Alright, meanwhile we've seen a little Zoid action on Emerald Pi's screen. See if there's anything useful in there. Echo's Boost Ball for Altair and Java.
Very
It's actually
helpful.
quite
Another
quite
power bomb
good for
expansion
them.
for Echoes in Junction Site.
Wow, they're
I
gonna
believe
load
that
it
room
with
is.
power bombs.
You've
So
already found 4 power bomb expansions. That's insane. Is that all of them? Or is there a 5th
probably
one?
not. No, there's more because main PBs gives 3, so there's like 7 at least.
Is there 7? That's a
Yeah.
lot. I thought we only got like 8 power bombs at the end.
We go all the way up to 10. At least in Echoes we do. Altair having bombs here can go all the way through past room name. I'm not good at Prime, I'm sorry. If this is something
It is
useful...
like Temple Transport Access A or something. I don't remember. This
I
might
was looking
actually
at
be Access B. I'm not entirely
I was
sure.
looking at Altair screen, going
Oh,
past Watery Hall here because they have bombs.
are we going to Dynamo? I guess we already
They
went.
did, yeah. But it was only an Echo's E-tank. Which, to be fair,
Ah,
that's quite nice. Traversing Dark Aegon is no joke. Actually, quite handy, yeah, because that probably refilled Java's health while he was running for the items over here.
yeah, it is quite handy, the health refill. I'm glad that that's, you can even see some cases. This
Wow.
isn't something I have seen personally, but it's definitely possible to do this where one of the players is doing like a Dark Aegon or maybe even a VMR in Prime, and the other one is like standing in front of an E-Tank waiting to send it to them.
Yes. I love those strats. They're so
Yeah, the
nice to
kind of
see.
strats where you abuse the cross-game nature of the cross-game format are really interesting. I find
Oh,
those
yeah.
just absolutely fascinating. And we are going to be shooting at this scary wall. It's made of sandstone, you see, so we're very afraid of it. Sandstone, it's one of the most dangerous sedimentary rocks. We got to be really careful about it. In
Seems
reality, we are shooting at the invisible boss. This boss is called Jump Guardian, and it is just going to be sitting there. It's invisible right now, but it's still there, and we can in fact damage it, which is what we're doing right now. You can't actually kill Jump Guardian in this state, but you can deal basically the entire health bar worth of damage. And once we start the fight, you'll notice we barely have any health left. We could get the health bar down even further if we had been a bit more astute about that. But you can see that the fight's already over. So it doesn't really make a huge difference if you're precise about it. Really, if anything, runners tend to avoid that just to avoid dealing more damage than they need to, which can waste time.
yeah. Alright, just a missile. I think Java right now is going to go back to Temple Grounds and do a little loop over there, but after that, not a lot of places left to go for Echoes. Really looking for that space jump.
Yeah, we're still looking for our Echoed space jump. And Epic Wade is still looking for her bombs as well.
Indeed. It seems like
They're
Epic
not
Wade
having a lot of
does
luck.
have she does have that Seeker missile already that Java is still missing.
Oh, I didn't see that. Was that in Transport Tunnel B, perhaps? Or somewhere in possibly Temple Grounds?
Because that does
Space
actually
jump
get
boots in
our
Hive Chamber B. We already know that. That's our prime
yeah,
space jump boots.
indeed. So
Was that
that
a space jump boots or the space jump boots?
oh, that's a good one. I think it was the, but don't quote me on that.
Because that wording is actually really important. That's very subtle wording. If it's the space jump boots, that means that any other pairs that we need are not going to be in the same game. They're going to be in an Emerald Pies game. But if it said a space jump boots, that means that there's two in Epic Wade's game, and they're going to have to go get both of them.
Yep.
Epic Wade gets the power bombs. That's
Yeah,
going to
you're
make it a
right.
bit easier to go without the normal bombs. Very
Just a missile and
convenient.
transport center here.
Nice.
Yeah, that Seeker missile, once JhavAltair does obtain that, it does get Echoes going for a little bit, because then you can go into Torvus with it.
Epic
Although,
Wade scans for second and Joker.
yeah, I guess you can't really do a lot in Torvus itself, but, you know. Down. Alright, we're getting a trip into Magmore for Emerald Pie here.
Yeah, we was with such a very early various shoot. I think this is something that we really want to do. Now, given we didn't have Boost Ball to get that item, but I think Boost Ball
Ooh.
is just around the corner, really.
Here, right, that has to be somewhere near then.
I don't. It might be in logic with Space Jump though. Those are prime bombs in the cache for Emerald Pie. That's where they were. I didn't see that earlier. Sand
Oh,
cache.
yeah.
I assume you probably did though.
Yeah. We did notice that.
Chica is
Chica has
guarding a
some...
missile expansion, so that's completely dead.
Nice. Always a good seed when we don't see
Absolutely.
any Chica.
We still have 2 other bosses to account for with 4 items between them. Did you see what was in Mining Center?
Mining Center? I don't know. Mining
Sorry,
Station.
Mining Plaza. Mining Plaza. My
Mining
bad.
Plaza. I don't think either runner took a look at it, and even then, with the with the speed gaming bot quality, it's usually very hard to see what that item actually is.
At least for us. It's certainly easier for our runners. And Epic Wade realizes, oh no, I don't have bombs. I can't get in that bomb slot. And even if I could, that's not going to
Yeah.
work out so well. We're going to have to think about where to go next.
Where were these prime bombs? Because JhavAltair is running, and I don't think
They
they
were
went
in
to
Sand Cache.
Echo.
We saw those a second ago.
Sorry, not prime bombs. Echoes bombs.
I don't know. Well, Epic's actually going to just stick around here, I guess. Emerald Pie. Oh yeah, they were in Ruined Nursery, I think. Right? Remember? That's the room on the way to a Hive Totem.
Mm.
I had completely forgotten about that.
Vault screw attack. Ooh, hello.
Ooh.
That we like.
French vanilla.
Yeah, actually, wow. You're right.
I can't believe the screw attack was in Vault. SMH, is this even randomized?
Nice. Yeah, double required vaults. There's also an artifact chilling in there.
Yeah. Well, we don't know if the screw attack's going to be necessary, but... Because we're skipping final bosses, so we don't need it for the wall to get to Emperor Ring, because there is no Emperor Ring.
That's true. Depending on your knowledge of Out of Bounds, though, Screw Attack is probably the most valuable item that you can get in the
That's
entire
very
game.
true. We don't have Space Jump yet, so right now we're limited on where we can use it, though.
That's true. Well, that's where the secret launcher was, right, in Dynamo.
Ah, I see.
But what does that give our runners? Logically, I don't think that does anything just yet. You can get into Torvus, but you don't have supers or Emerald to get any item there. And then it opens up Hall of Honor Dead, but again, logically, no way to get there, so... Doesn't do a whole lot for now. Morphle Bombs for Echoes have been obtained.
Epic Wade was waiting for a while. I kind of wonder if waiting was the right move with how long that was. That was like a solid 2.5 minutes.
Without bombs, you can't do a lot in Echoes. I think they were actually just sitting in BK.
That is possible. I think you might be right there. I'm not
BK.
sure.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. And a power bomb in Gallery Tunnel.
Sky Temple Key in, what was that, Lava Lake?
Yes, I believe so.
Java using bombs to get across the wall here. Gets a power bomb expansion. Doesn't
Yes, once you
decide to
get
do
bombs, you can actually you have a much easier time with the dupe. And Java was trying to do a screw attack there. I think this is a screw attack at Z-axis, so we can possibly do it.
So
this will get us an item that Jump Guardian unlocks.
Yeah, so there's no screw attack at Z-axis in this room. Sadly, the Z-axis is...
So Java doesn't realize that you can't use it without space jump normally.
However, what Java is doing here is that there's a teeny tiny standable right there on the edge of the ship.
Is that what's going on?
This is like an expert little standable that you're trying to hit. It's bad.
Little face. We're giving up anyways, so...
Yeah, I think that's smart.
I spoke too soon.
I think that's smart. A few attempts to see if you get lucky enough to get it, but then moving on. I agree with that play.
Yeah, good randomizer play requires you to know when you just gotta throw in the towel.
So yeah, Echo's going to be moving here very quickly on the side of Sunshine Spark as well. So I don't think they actually lose too much time here. Epic Wade also receiving that screw attack. And depending on where Space Jump Boots are, they might make up for a lot of lost time.
Yeah, but I think they could be in Prime is the issue.
I think so too. I don't think Echoes has a lot of places left to go, unfortunately. Because with this item, I think Java is now in hard BK. Unless there's something I'm forgetting. You could try and NSJ get into labs in Aegon, but other than that, I think they're stuck right now. He's stuck. With, of course, for the audience that's just tuning in for the first time, BK mode referring to Burger King mode, where if you have nothing else to do, you go to Burger King, grab a burger. Actually, not sponsored.
Yeah, it actually happened during a stream of Zooter. That's Ocarina of Time randomizer for those unfamiliar. And the funny part is, this guy who had nothing to do because they checked all of their items that they could get, went to Burger King, got some burgers, came back, and they were still in BK when they got back.
Yup. The true Burger King mode. Nice power bomb there in Warrior Shrine to be able to get to the lower Warrior Shrine item. That's really
the first
nice.
one Altair has found. That's very interesting.
Yeah, just a missile, but still, that's got to feel nice just so you don't have to worry about backtracking for an item like that.
So I do apologize for Altair's audio quality. It kind of sounds like they have a mic up to like their TV almost. Oh, that's a plasma beam that we apparently got in. That was Triclops pit. I didn't see Altair get it, but you can see that it's in their tracker.
Yeah, they just received it as well, so.
Yeah. That looks like an E-tank in Short Tunnel, so we don't have to worry about it getting a power bomb drop for that.
So far, someone asking chat, we have some spicy artifacts. Yes, we have a vault in Sank. Actually, we have Screw Tech and Boost Stories, so that's not too bad. But then we have Transit Tunnel East, so we're going to need a Gravity Boost. We have Sank Map Station, so Light Suit and Cobalt. And Dungeon, so Light Suit, Dark Fight.
Oh, what's that? What's that? That's Space Jump. That's Space Jump. Dark Transport Access.
Wow, okay, so logically locked behind either a Dark Beam or an Annihilator Beam. Because they have the Boost Ball already, so all you need for that is, yeah, one of those beams. It's kind of unfortunate, because normally you could do a 3-bomb space jump into Screw Attack to just kind of skip the requirement of those beams. But unfortunately, since that's space jump, that kind of locks that trick out. So, yeah, kind of unfortunate. Yeah, you're going to need one of those beams to get that.
We do at least have Boost Ball, so that's definitely a start.
That's half the way there.
And Altair is just heading into Phendrana. That's a visor. That looks like a Echo Visor. No, Emerald Translator. My bad.
Okay, so with Emerald, you can go up to Underground Tunnel. Could be something there.
Interesting. That's a Dark Aegon Key 3 in the Lighthouse. Ill omen. Ill omen.
We'll see about that once we get a worm hint.
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
We haven't seen too many Aegon keys or anything. That's like I think that's the first one that we've spotted, but I do still worry.
Indeed. Ooh, also quite good for JhavAltair here is that Java was in BK mode. And I think they were going into Aegon just to like sit in a good spot to receive an item, and then did indeed receive the Emerald, which now gives Underground Tunnel. So no real time loss there because of the nice progression.
Epic Way does manage to get her translator from Emerald Pie, though. So, unfortunately, though, we are in the middle of Aegon. We could take the elevator out in Transport Access, because we do have the Seekers and the Boost Ball.
Yeah, and she's also already been in Temple Grounds, like done all that cleanup. So after she's done with Dark Aegon here, that is definitely the play. So not that far behind, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, Underground Tunnel always holds progression. And
X-ray
so it
visor.
does. X-ray visor.
Uh-oh.
Gonna be able to get a hint here as well, but that's all that is, because there's a light beam door there.
Visor is in storage A, I think.
Yeah. Did that say Java's visor?
I didn't see whose it was.
I'm so bad at reading hints. That's like my one weakness.
Yeah, Java isn't even particularly fast at like the hints. Like there are some runners who it'll show up for like 2 frames, they'll read the whole hint, and
Yeah.
then it'll disappear. But Java definitely isn't like one of those. But I still struggle.
Yeah. Personally, I am such a slow reader. It is insane. I think it was Java's visor, which means there is a 2 in 3 chance that is absolutely going to be required, because we know we need dark visor and cobalt logically. So
Well, instead of visor, I think a translator is a visor system, but I don't think it's a visor.
oh, okay.
I'm not 100%
Ooh,
sure on that. I'm not
dark
super. Ooh,
beam,
Dark Beam. That's
ice
big.
ruins east. What was I?
I think that was Ice Ruins West, actually.
West. Room names. But yeah, again, great
That
progression.
means space jump right now.
Yeah, Java right in the room to use that get space jump and can
And then we
fully
can,
route in
yeah, we can
labs.
immediately move over and do some other stuff.
That's
We're
really
just
nice.
so ready to capitalize. We are in the exact position we need to be, which is huge.
Ooh, see,
Space
grab.
jump immediately. And then we can head over to dueling range, get the item in the cache, right?
Oh.
The Ean cache immediately, because we have the dark beam to open that door now in dueling range.
Yeah, I hope Emerald Pie saved, because they just went into the Sheegoth fight here, but forgot that they don't have wave beam.
Were they
So
trying to do the
yeah,
lock pick? Were they trying to do that?
maybe actually there's a chance. Although I didn't see them run up to the door to check if it actually stuck.
Okay, we have a save from 14 minutes in.
Uh-oh.
That's not ideal. The item off of dueling range was just a light ammo, which isn't going to be helpful at all. We have unlimited beam ammo, so that's not impactful.
I think
But
that's...
Emerald Pie loses, I think, a lot of time here from that reset. See, now we're all the way back in Chozo. This was the save we made before doing Incinerator Drone, I believe.
Yep, I believe so too. So, or maybe right after, but yeah.
Maybe, but either of those is still pretty bad news. We have a lot of stuff that we lost.
What did they lose? I don't think they lost too
Plasma
much, actually.
beam, for one.
Plasma beam, but that's kind of right on the way in back more. So all they lost is really the time that they need to just move
and
back.
the power bomb. Remember, we got a power bomb in Warrior Shrine. Now we have none.
Yeah.
So we can't do Magma Pool. That isn't coming up yet. We still have to go and get that power bomb if we want to do Magma Pool.
Indeed.
This is really just not what you want to see. Java heading back to Light Aegon. Do you think we're going to see a Labs play now?
Probably so, yeah. Also, it took Java a little bit. I wasn't paying attention to his screen, so I assume that he did Incash 4, and
that's the one next to dueling range, right?
Whichever room dueling range is, I think yes.
Dueling range is the room. It's the dark version of Mining Plaza.
Yes, then yes.
Okay, yeah, we did that. That was just a light beam ammo, so nothing of importance.
So you have a lot of room knowledge, which could be quite nice, actually, because some hints require you to know
I don't remember the
names of
individual like
rooms.
caches and storages and stuff. I don't remember those. I just remember like the actual big rooms with things in them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Aaron mentioning in chat. So this is a little tip for this room right here. I think this is Judgment Pit. Some of these jumps can be done with double bomb jumps, which is usually just better to do with double bomb jumps than with
Yeah, it's
Three
much
BJs.
easier certainly, and I think a little faster as well.
Yeah, it might be slightly faster as well.
It's just a missile here in a mining tunnel.
Unlimited missiles, actually.
Ooh, oh, that's why the model was so big.
Yeah, very nice. Lovely to get this early
It's
into the
stuck
game.
inside the pill bug for a moment there. We have Seekers. We could do Mining Station B.
Yeah, we could. I'm not sure why Java's not going for that.
Maybe it
Although
hasn't crossed his mind, but at the same time, we also do want some items for that.
that's true.
We do have Amber, though. We can get the hint right away.
Yeah, I think that would have been a good play to go in there, grab the hint, and at least look at the item if you don't know how to grab it. Although there's like a
Yeah. But
bajillion
the other one is
ways.
behind a light beam door, so we can't see
Indeed.
both of them, admittedly. So it wouldn't be like this flawless play that we're skipping out on.
Yes, and
It
also
is a very much legitimate decision that Java has made here.
indeed, and also we do know that there's a visor right there in storage A, so we need to be back there anyway. So it's not that bad of a play.
That's true.
So you know you
That's
need
true.
to be back there.
Blow up the pirates, and now we start the fight in Central Mining Station. We have Dark Beam for this, so this makes it pretty straightforward. 2 Dark Beam shots kills the pirates, and I think it's only like 4 for the cannons.
That is correct. See Altair checking the map, seeing what they have and haven't done here.
Having some trouble locking onto the cannon, but yeah, we do get it.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but these cannons sometimes you just kind of refuse to have a lock-on point.
I think what's happening is like. Actually, never mind. I won't give you the half-baked theory. We do have space jump, so now we can actually use the screw attack to get across.
Check the item here. Looks
That's
like
just a
just
missile. We can't get the key bearer hint because the key bearer corpse that you scan for the hint doesn't actually spawn on this layer. We'll have to come back later for it. And command center. What do we have in command center? We're looking. That looks like a red key. That looks like a key.
More of this. More of
Scan
this.
it. It's an Aegon key. That's 2 that we've seen.
All right. That's
The other
getting
one,
eerily
though, was
close
in
now.
Lighthouse, so we can't get that until we get logical power bombs and a spider ball.
Yes, yes. Oh, that's true. Power bombs.
Or
Wait.
was it power bombs? I think it's super
No.
missile, actually. Never mind.
Yeah,
I
it's
got it
supers
mixed up.
and spider. So just spider off now.
I always forget because I don't do Lighthouse that often.
You usually hope to not see that as a check in your game, yes. Although it's
Yeah.
kind of obvious what's in there because you can just look at it, so that's nice.
Of course, that's kind of why you don't see it so often because you're never compelled to like full clear it out of the way.
Yeah.
You know, if it's something you don't need, you know right away.
Looks like Altair heading up to Flagra here. Definitely agree with this play. Although I am interested to see if they're going to try and do the skip that lets them do Ghost as well, because they do have a super missile right now, so they are only a spider ball away from that being a logic. So if they know it, I think it's a good play to go for.
And we destroy Dark Samus 1 very easily.
Okay. Bye, Dark Samus. Bye, Dark Samus. Our prize.
Just a missile.
Just a missile. Yeah.
So that's gonna be we can't go to ventilation shaft because we don't have the light beam. So we kind of gotta go back through labs, probably go through to bioenergy, stuff like that. Sand processing. We also have this other item in reactor. We're gonna do the screw attack trick. We managed to get it. It looks like a power bomb for Prime. Yes, indeed. It's a power bomb expansion. They're always helpful. We're seeing Altair attempt a sort of a trick. Oh, there's a Morph Ball related upgrade in what's the dark version of Reactor? Is that
Dark Oasis.
Thank you. Oh, let's lock behind
Who's-
Power Bomb Guardian. We got to do Power
Yeah.
Bomb Guardian. We got to get Light Suit for a
Who's
Morph
before
Ball
it?
related upgrade, according to the keybearer. And we've already seen a lot of our Power Bomb expansions, so that might not be a Power Bomb expansion. That might be a Spider Ball. That might be a Spider Ball.
No, it cannot be, because you need
For our
Spider-Man
Prime
to be-
player, though.
Oh, for a Prime player, that could definitely be, yes.
I didn't see
Sand
what player it was
processing.
for, though. I'm so bad at reading it. I'm sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be your guide in this experience, but I am illiterate,
To
borderline.
be fair, Yes, A, we are illiterate, and B, there's 4 screens to look at, so it's
Yeah,
a
it is.
little,
It's a
it is
bit
a lot.
taxing. It's a little taxing is the word I'll use.
Yes.
Spider
Ooh,
Ball. Okay, no,
actually,
that can't be Spider Ball in Oasis then.
yeah,
Because we just got that in sand processing.
right there.
Okay,
Okay.
that could still be our boost ball for Prime.
Wow, and again with the timing, Flagra out of the way, and now they just get to go to Ghost. It's so
Yeah, we
perfect.
don't have to do early wild now. We can just roll down the track, roll up the track, and then we get ghosts. We have supers, we have X-ray, we have charge beam, we have everything we could want for this fight.
Oh yeah.
There is no point postponing it. Let's get it knocked out now.
Yeah, and I think that X-Ray hasn't really given us anything yet, so logic is definitely pointing at this check. So I expect this to be something. I mean,
There
what
could
are
be
we
something in
looking
like Root
for?
Cave or Arbor Chamber. I don't think invisible objects is on in these settings.
Hmm. So a little hint for Altair here. When those ghosts are
What's that in
spawning,
bioenergy? That looks like a wave beam in bioenergy.
oh, I was gonna say wave beam here on ghosts, but if that's right there, then I shall eat my words.
I might be wrong though.
Oh, leaving
Java's
room.
not interested. I don't know. I guess it wasn't.
Probably not then.
Huh.
Hmm. Wave Buster, perhaps. We have just a
Nah.
missile and ghosts. Huh. Unexpected.
Mm,
Unfortunate. With that, I think Altair is maybe possibly in BK? Question mark. Do not know my prime as much as I do my echoes.
yeah, I'm not sure what else we have to do at this point.
Is
I'm
there...
thinking. I'm
There's
thinking.
that one room that has the 3 colored slots that has a plasma.
Yeah, but we need an ice beam or a wave beam or something to get there. We can't
Right.
get there without beams.
Right. You need ice for that as well. I think it's an ice door that you reveal with that.
We might be able to do Magma Pool. We would have to do the scan dash, but we have Space Jump. We have very soon.
Oh.
We have a power ball in reserve.
Oh yeah.
Right.
No logical PVs, sadly. But we did see also the grapple beam that you logically need for that is in
We're also going to do Dynamo because now that we have Spider Ball, we can do the upper item.
oh right, that's
That
probably where
also
Altair's
opens up
heading.
Upper Furnace to do in Logic.
Yes.
I didn't see what was in Upper Furnace. I don't know if we checked that earlier. Doomed Entry. What was that? It's just a missile.
Don't think that got checked, the upper furnace item.
Yeah, I would definitely believe you there.
Yeah. Alright, so with 1 beam only, I think Java has to reset out of here. Alright,
We
upper
do have.
item.
We can check
Wave
the
beam.
Vanilla Light Beam. Oh, that's Wave Beam and Upper Dynamo. That's huge. Because
Nice.
Emerald Pie is going to Dynamo right now. They don't have a Spider Ball.
Uh-oh.
So, this is not going
Uh-oh.
to be good. This is not going to play well.
That's a little unfortunate,
And
isn't
Java
it?
does still have, I think, Vanilla Light Beam. Did we check that? We're taking a save now. We're going to probably reset
Ooh.
after we check that. And maybe like 1 or 2 other items.
Yeah, you're actually correct. He is going, yeah, he is going for it. Wow.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
I mean-
Epic Wade is doing mining tunnel. You saw that triple bomb jump that we were just talking about a little bit ago. Epic Wade gave one of those.
Huh.
Power bomb in the water in Watery Hall.
Oh, Java gets scammed out of his screw attack there. Always unfortunate when that happens.
And Epic Wade is not choosing to check Mining Station B either. So that both of our players decided to make that choice.
Hmm. I respect it because there's a lot of other things that you
Absolutely.
could be doing right now.
Absolutely. And one hint isn't going to make or break you, most likely.
Most likely not, but if it is something useful, like a hint towards that spider ball, that is definitely a nice little incentive to keep going.
Upper Furnace, that looks like a missile.
It does to me as well. Quaid making good use of the infinite ammo there. It is indeed a missile.
Yeah.
All right, shall we see a vanilla light beam? That would just be the cherry on top of the cake here, because man, that is so bad when that happens. Think
Yeah.
in all of my in all of my runs of this game,
Ah,
I've
we
seen it
fall.
maybe twice, and every time it happens is the worst thing because you are going to get
Crossroads.
application
What
in
is
this.
that? I think that's just another missile. It almost looks like Space Jump, but we already have that, so that's not a
Yeah,
concern. And it's just a missile in
just a
the light
missile.
beam. So we're gonna quit game.
Menuing to the quit game. I've seen this somewhere on Sunshine Sparks side as well. I think it was when Emerald Pie had to reset. XB start, folks, is the quick reset button combination. And nothing here in Upper Furnace, so unfortunate. But I suppose that wave beam gives us a lot to do on the side of JhavAltair for now.
Yeah, that opens up a lot for Altair.
Don't use the menu, someone says in chat. Yeah, the menu, especially in Echoes, is just bad. It's so jank.
It's really cool, and I like
It's
it a lot,
cool,
but
but it's
also it
bad.
is so impractical. It is just,
It
it is
is.
style over function for sure.
For sure. Nintendo has a system reset code, someone says in chat. I
Epic
did not know
Wave
that.
having her Aegon key. So it's gonna. Hopefully, we don't need that later.
Does that say 1 or 2?
That was. Yeah, Epic Wait isn't using the new tracker. The new tracker is really easy to read. You can see it very clearly on all of our runners, but the text here for Epic Wait very small because they are not using the updated tracker that came out with the most recent version.
Oh wow, hey, I didn't even realize that. That's really neat actually. For
Yes,
readability. Nice.
it's much more readable. I really
Oh.
appreciate that they did that.
Yeah, good
Makes
stuff.
my life a lot easier.
Yeah.
Now, as a consequence of getting that Aegon key, Epic Wait does have to do this pirate fight before the doors will unlock, which they already have, thankfully.
Oh yeah, true. So another hint, something that you can do, is you can run up to the edge of where the trigger of that fight is if you have Dark Beam. Like you can just run into the room and then kind of jump on the edge there and it'll trigger the gate to go down, but you won't hit the trigger for the pirate fight. And if you reload the room, you don't have to do the fight. It's really neat. Or you can just roll in, grab the item, and then roll back out the way you came. That way it also avoids
Yeah,
triggering
there's
that
the
fire.
doors lock until the pirate, and then you got to go into that room and scan the thing before that blast door will lower. It's two whole stages, no good. It doesn't take that long though, so it's you know you just would rather avoid it if possible.
Indeed. I think Java now going towards Hall of Honor Dead, which with that screw attack is now in logic. Good play there. And then where do you go from there? I suppose if you know how to break into Torvis, you do that. But if you don't, I think you're kind of BK'd here, because no light beam. Beam-related upgrade for Java. That is most likely just beam ammo, but it could be one of those beams we're looking for.
That's true. It could be Annihilator very easily.
Yes.
Hall of Honor dead for Java.
Oh, jumps and immediately backs out. Probably empty. Alright, Tower of Light here. I don't think we've seen this check either.
We're gonna get the preview.
Oh yeah.
Each of those rocks takes 3 missiles. And then once we hit all 4 of them, the tower goes down a layer, and more importantly, as part of this cutscene, we see what's at the top. That's a Sky Temple key. This is required.
Very nice.
Will Altair continue to do the missile strat? No, we are gonna see these scan dashes come out.
Indeed.
These
So
are very tricky.
Are you in favor of the cutscene usage, or are you in favor of just doing the scan dashes and then?
It really depends on what a player feels comfortable doing. Some of our high-level players will do this blind, and I agree with that if you could do it blind very quickly.
Yes.
I always agree with the blind. Also, that was just an energy tank and bioenergy. I completely misread that.
That's alright. Epic Wade, nice screw attack across here, so she does get the benefit of grabbing the E-tank and getting across the room really quickly. That's nice.
Very nice. Altair bonking on the door. The horizontal doors where you go through them vertically are really janky and prime. There's a reason they don't show up in Echoes. It is because they suck. They suck.
Yeah, they got rid of those real quick. They were like, let's not do that again. Prime only exclusive.
They are just a massive pain. Eating Reliquary hint incoming. Java scans it. Yeah.
Ooh. This hint usually gets left behind because it's Java.
What? You're not going to read it?
Java, you good?
I guess we're saving it for later? I don't know why that is, but okay.
Realize that he's got places to be. And again, that hint, when do you ever see Ing Reliquary? It's like the only time
I've seen it like 2 seeds in a row. What?
Yeah, but the only time you ever see it if it's either hinted by like a direct hint, so you know that it's something good, or if it's a Sky Temple key, so you know you have to go there. I don't think that hint has ever paid off for me, so I just skip it. It's a personal preference, but I mean, I guess the one time you do get burned by it, you're gonna not like it.
Hive Temple keys, we do not care.
We don't.
We have screw attack. We don't need to think about it.
But
and we already found one of them anyways.
Where else? Yeah. Couple more in logic checks here. Wind Chamber. Oh, Wind Chamber's not in logic yet because we need a logic.
Emerald Pie just got the Spider Ball. So now we can do the Wave Beam if Emerald Pie knows to go to Dynamo.
Yeah, I hope Emerald Pie does go to that.
I think they will.
Doesn't run back to Fendrana because of that unfortunate reset that they had to take. Java side, a Sky Temple key here in Wind Chamber. Wind Chamber doesn't usually end up being something because of the amount of requirements for this room, so it's kind of nice seeing something here. See how they handle. He handles getting this item.
Oh, that's nice.
That's ice. Wow. Oops, all beams.
That was fast.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's not that fast. It's an hour, and that's about when you get all your beams. So it's like this is like average time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, at the start of the seed, I said Echo's players eating because of the early screw attack, but right now I think it's the Prime show. Prime's got a
we still don't have life beam. We still don't have a suit.
Yep.
We do have space jump. We do have bombs. We have boost. We have dark beam. We have screw attack. We have seekers. We have a lot of translators. So it's not. It's a mixed bag at worst.
It is. The biggest issue here is that you don't have a lot of logical access to other regions. You can't really get into other regions that easily. There's a bunch of... No, you can't even get into Sank through Aegon. Again, Light Beam locked.
Yeah.
So Sank is locked by either Light Beam or... Yeah, Light Beam. And then Torvus as well, if you want to get there through Great Temple. And from the other side, it's locked, or here in Temple Grounds, it's Super Missile. So, yeah, he's just kind of BK'd right now, I think, once again, even though he's got a lot of items. I think this is one of those times that it's really important to know how to out of bounds. Because if you go to Torvus from Aegon's side right now, there's a couple of out of bounds you can utilize to
you can just get on. You can climb up the elevator shaft and go out of bounds very easily. You don't even need items for that. You just need space jump.
Yep. Or even with the items available right now, you can just break the Seeker lock and screw attack into the little tunnel before the super door. And that's one of the easiest out of bounds you can get there. And then all you need to do is shoot at the Dark Beam door in Torvus Temple. The fight will trigger. And then if you kill the pirates, you reposition inbounds. Really free.
Emerald Pie heading towards Dynamo. We are going to get that wave beam very soon.
Very nice. I'm interested to see what Emerald Pie does with that. If they end up clearing a lot of Chozo with it, I think there's going to be a slight time discrepancy between these teams here. If they
And
end up
that's an
going,
Aegon key for Java. We got the one
yeah.
from Lighthouse. We still don't have the one from Command Center, though. We would probably be thinking about that at this point. That and Mining Station B.
Oh yeah, I mean Mining Station B isn't logical yet, but if that ends up being your last Aegon key, I think you absolutely do Morbus. If there's nothing else you can do at the moment. We see Altair going back for Chozo Ice Temple here, which is an interesting play because this is only
We have Witch Beam.
Rapid Beam. Nope. Doggo.
I apologize for dog.
It's alright.
That's grapple.
So, I suppose this helps them do Magma Pool Dash, although not in logic yet because no main power bombs. And maybe some other rooms actually get a little bit easier with this.
We already have Ice Spreader. Maybe we're just shooting for full tracker.
That'd be nice too.
Okay, Java is going to Mining Tunnel. We are going to check Mining Station B.
That's nice. Interesting to see that they're doing it now without the light beam, but that is kind of nice because again, this gets you a hint here. So if this is just like X item is in Torvus, that's your cue to try and get into Torvus as soon as you can. So let's see. Mining Station B itself doesn't seem to be anything important.
Quadraxis has Echo Visor. That's.
Oh, wait. You need.
Does that mean we're
Visor.
not expected to get Echo Visor this seed?
Yes.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. That's fantastic. Quad
that is fantastic for the
super
runners.
dead. We don't even have to know what Umos 2 is, because whatever it is, we don't need it. We get to skip it. We don't need to think about it. That's such good news. That is about the best news our runners could hope for.
Quad locking itself.
Self-locking quad is better than a dead quad because we don't even have to confirm the other item yet. One hit, all we need.
Oh, what do you mean that's better? That's so much worse. I want to see quad. I never get to see this boss. Epic Wade also going to vanilla light beam here. Very understandable. After you've had pretty much everything else, that's just kind of where you go as your last resort. Fortunately, not going to find much here. And now, where does Java go? It's a very interesting question, because I think they're in logical BK.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we might be doing we might be doing something to get this item in Mining Station A. No, never mind. We're not. I thought for a second we might be doing like some kind of climb to get, the item on the spider track.
Oh yeah.
Because there's an item there, but I guess it wasn't something we wanted.
Probably going.
Might be going to get Command Center, yeah.
Or that, yeah. Prepare yourself for the journey.
Come with me on my stupid journey. Let's get this key.
Epic Wade being really nice for Emerald Pie, actually picking up the missile that was there and then resetting so that Emerald actually gets the 5 missiles. That's really nice. I didn't even think about that.
That's etiquette, I tell you what.
Indeed.
This also means, because it's the Echo Visor that's on Quad, that means that we have a lot of puzzles we don't gotta think about. We don't gotta think about Airy. That's completely dead too, by extension. This also kills Airy. It's like,
That's probably one of the better things you can see because as
that
an Echo runner,
kills,
the
that
Echo
also kills
walks,
the puzzle in Sky Temple Ground that kills the one next to
Sentinel's
the same
Path.
temple. Yeah.
Indeed, main gyro is dead. Hive gyro.
Yep.
A lot of just bad checks that you kind of don't want to ever see. So that's really good news.
Oh, that also kills Mining Plaza.
Oh, it does. Yeah, so we don't need to get confirmation for that anymore. Nice. Good catch. We're heading to labs.
So now only a Morbus itself can have. Yeah, that's our last boss item. We went from 5 down to 1, just like that.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because Chica's dead. Quadantumos are dead. We know that
Yeah,
Spider Guardian's required at least, so we're gonna see some boss action in the seed. Not a main boss, but
certainly.
you know. And of course, we have not confirmed any Thardus or OP shenanigans yet, because I believe, save for a main power bomb, but do you even need main power bombs to get to OP?
No, we don't need him to complete the game even.
Oh. Well, in that case,
I mean, you do need it to complete the game in vanilla, but obviously.
yeah.
Actually, what are our artifacts? I don't remember if we need the power bombs for any of those.
Um. I mean,
This is.
technically,
I wish that people would actually sign up as trackers so that we had this knowledge just on tap. Oh, and there's power bombs.
oh
Wait,
no,
no, that's
light
light
beam. Right, because we have main PBs.
That's in
Right.
Hydra. That's interesting because that's locked behind Wave.
Yeah, wow, that is quite far away for Sunshine Spark for now, sadly. So it's going to be a
Yeah,
little bit
Sunshine
before they
Spark
get
is
out of
not
the
going to
way.
have that for at least like 15 minutes.
Yep. And Java beelining to storage A here. I like that play because we've seen that echo hint, so we know that that is Dark Visor chilling there in storage A, which we definitely need. So we're going to grab this,
Oh, yeah.
probably head for vent A, and then just go into Sank. Good plays all round. See, Observatory Dash from Altair. Not
Success.
quite.
Oh, almost. It looked like it was
Almost,
going to
yeah.
work.
Uh-huh,
And
it
that's our
looked
Dark
good.
Visor. That's actually really useful because we also have Seekers. We can do that puzzle in Sky Temple Grounds.
Oh, you're right. Not yet. We need
Oh, do we
supers.
need supers? Oh, yeah, that's
Nice
right.
dash, nice dash. And observatory itself. Missiles.
We still have some other items. We have plasma, so we can get the watchtower, the control tower, rather, in logic. Not that we need plasma to do that, but, you know, it's in logic.
Indeed.
And we have ice, too, so we can just go right out the back of labs. You know, go to Research Core, and then immediately drop into Farfen, which is really nice.
Ooh, I think we're gonna see a dash here from Emerald Pie. See it.
Okay, we get the fight skip. Altair. There's like a trigger right in front of that door, and Altair just platformed around it. Because you have to go backwards. Because if you go forwards, you hit the trigger. But if you manage to jump up just before the trigger, you can actually manage to make it backwards and sidestep it completely.
Emerald Pie trying the dash again, doesn't quite get it, and then save resets. Epic Wait
And we're
picking up the
struggling to
ice
get
beam.
this angle for the control tower missile.
Oh yeah. I remember the one time I played Prime, this was really annoying to me.
There we go.
Nicely done.
Just an energy tank.
Now, we haven't seen any Echo suits yet, so Echo's E definitely welcome, as long as those haven't showed up.
We do have 3 more items in lab. We have the 2 in Research Lab Aether, and we have the item in Research Core.
And nothing here in Sand Canyon.
Ice Beam for Emerald Pie just gotten it. We just got that now.
Wait, Emerald, once again being at this save station, I really... Okay, no, they have Wave Beam, so they definitely saved somewhere in between. I was scared for a second that that was the same save of 15 minutes in, but it was
Nah,
not.
I don't think it is.
It's not, because of the wave.
We also have Plasma, which is nice.
Yeah, another Echo's E. Very healthy for now. Very nice. Java going into labs rather than going to Sank here. Oh,
Oh, progressive
wow.
suits to Echoes.
Speaking of suits.
That was in the lower Aether item.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Java needed PB. That's what was up. So you can scan this, see what item it is. Sky Tamuki, we're getting that.
Oh,
Is it
boy.
mirrors that? Sky Tamuki not in the middle of that tube at all.
At least we have Ice Beam.
What does Ice Beam do for us here, if I may ask?
Well, there's the door at the bottom of Research Court, which means we can just leave. That's an Ice Beam door. The rest of these doors are all Wave Beam. So you can get here with Wave Beam, but if you only have Wave Beam, you have to go all the way back through labs.
Ooh, that's annoying.
It's especially annoying in single player because you can't just send items to your co-player and then reset out and find something. You got to go all the way back if you want to keep it.
Because like right now, that was a Sky Tamuki, so at worst you'd grab that and reset out.
Yeah, and the progressive suit also wasn't for us, and I think the energy tank wasn't either. So we could go all the way back to Observatory with no consequence.
Oh yeah. Alright, we're seeing some Inghive action from Java here. Very safe now with the suit as well. Infinite Beam Ammo, Light Beam, yeah. Echoes is big chilling right now. That seems to be something as well. Double damage, wow.
Double damage.
Fully loaded now with all of the upgrades. See, no light suit yet, so can't quite go for something like Hive entrance. Just decide to go back here. Meanwhile, since trying to spark, Epic Wade just got the Hall of Honor dead confirmation. Ooh, that looks big. And that's light suit right there. Wow. Now, Java is leaving, so that tells me that Java does not know. We don't have Spider Ball. Yes. That tells me that Java does not know that you can screw attack into the little hole next to the item
might
and
just not be
morph and pick it
with
up.
That.
Yeah. It is slightly precise, but it's really not bad.
Yeah, that's my thoughts too. It's not that difficult.
But yeah, so known light suit. That's really nice because a lot of the echoes checks that we needed for the artifacts just got unlocked. I think the only thing we're missing really is that spider ball. Cobalt. Cobalt's also still a thing. And gravity boost. Never mind. There's a lot still missing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Ooh. And in what is that? Vanilla Ice Beam for Prime, we see main power bombs.
That's antechamber, yes.
Antechamber, thank you. I am bad with room names. I apologize. Java going to back into Dark Aegon, just making sure that they've cleaned up this entire area. Do respect the play. You get two Battlegrounds items here. Not bad. Although unfortunate that he couldn't pick up the light suit, because then Feeding Pit would also have been a nice check here. And oh no! Last Aegon key. That is not
new Aegon key just dropped.
Yep.
New Aegon key, guys.
Sure did. Another tip for these ink caches.
Also, Java hits the invisible platform with the charge beam. Oh, that's another red key.
Another? Wait, we know that's a Hive key. We saw.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. It's not important.
Yep.
A Cobalt. Cobalt was in late Talon. Emerald Pie just got it.
Very nice. That's one of our required items. Good stuff. But yeah. So for the ink ashes, if you shoot them, your visor gets all scrambled, and it tells you that you need to go back to your combat visor. But instead, if you don't do that, the ink ash just kind of hangs there, and it doesn't actually move. So if you shoot a couple more missiles or a couple more beam shots, you can actually just kill the cache right where it is, instead of having to track it and shoot it while it's moving.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's really neat. Saves a little bit of annoyance with the, especially this one that moves like behind the invisible platforms. Ooh, Epic Wade. Going to do a little bit of out of bounds action here. I like it. Trying to 3 BSJ here. Trying to get his camera, her camera obstructed so that she can jump forward into some standable that just lets her go out of bounds. Needs to be a little bit more forward. So the annoying thing about this is that you need to be holding forward as you're doing this bomb jump. So if it fails, you land on top of the you land on top of the hologram and go back to Aegon.
Oh, that sucks.
We get a question in chat. What is the average completion time for these seeds? These CGC seeds,
They're all over the board. Some can be done in 90 minutes. Sometimes they can take 3.5 hours. And part of it is the runners. You can see the runners here are not confident with a lot of these tricks. So there's going to be a limit on how much they can skip from this seed. We have gotten confirmation that most of our bosses are dead, at least in Echoes. So that's definitely something indicating perhaps a shorter seed. But we really can't take that for sure. We also have no Echo Visor this seed. That's locking itself. So that's one less variable to worry about. That can definitely also cut some time off of our seed. But that is, of course, assuming that Echoes is going to be what's holding us up. It usually is, but there's no guarantee.
But I do agree with what Erin says in chat. She says that for a good team, it ranges usually about 120 to 2 hours. Longer seeds maybe 220. For your average team, I would expect a clear time of about 2 hours, I would say.
Yes, KR, that's correct. Echo is locking itself. Echo is on Quadraxis, so we don't got to do that. We don't got to do Airy. We don't got to do Mining Plaza. That's a lot of the worst checks. Completely gone.
Yes.
Obliterated.
All right,
and there's one of our artifacts in Workstation.
Yeah, Epic Wade did fall in the out of bounds, but has recovered. Either jumped back up to this box. This box kind of extends forward. So what she's doing here is she's trying to jump under it and then towards the door. Very nicely done. I think she morphs right now. Yes, she can bomb jump up to this door. Very nicely done. Able to transition. And now I wonder what the plan is over here. Ooh, goes up to the super missile door. Really interested in seeing what this is going to be. How I personally would route this is either jump up and get the energy controller item plus hint here. From out of bounds, that is. But it seems Epic Wade wants to go into Torvus. So he's trying to transition this into Temple Access. Gets that done. And now probably wants to try and get inbounds past this super missile door. Uh-oh. Epic... Wait, no. Actually, that's fine, yeah. She's transitioned to the temple. So all she needs to do now is just not touch the door that's in the next room. She needs to just get back inbounds and then transition first. If she hits this blue door, she crashes. Because that'll be 3 rooms loaded at once.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Java, meanwhile, is looking like he's heading to Torvus. Through the front as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. That definitely seems quite nice.
Double beams, boost ball, emerald. I think both of our Echoes players are in the right place right now. By taking this route, though, Java gets 2 extra hints. I didn't quite see what the hint in Meeting Grounds was. But this one...
X-ray visors in Torvus Bog. He already found it.
Underground tunnels. Again. That was on Torvus Temple indeed. Me too. I was expecting the Torvus Temple fight here as well. This will be a question.
Yeah, that's usually the easy way to get back in bounds, is doing Torvus Temple. Epic Wade doesn't have a light beam. That's worth mentioning. So, whereas Java could just do this intended, just go through the doors like normal. Epic Wade is, she's forced to do some out-of-bounds stuff to get where she wants to go.
See, not labs, mines from Altair. Runs out of power bombs. Do we need any anytime soon? All right, Wade back in bounds and is now triggering the pirate fight. Maybe this was a little bit of a roundabout way to get towards this fight. The tip I would have for this is that if you shoot the
movement system in Poison Bog.
Ooh, for whom?
Oh, I didn't see. Again
Wait,
and again.
Hold on. Actually, we've seen Prime Space Jump and Grapple. So that can only be our Echo's Gravity Boost, which is required, or Grapple Beam.
Oh, that's big. That's big. And that is locked behind the Dark Visor, which Epic Wave does not have.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so to activate the fight in Taurus Templator, just shoot the Dark Beam door and the Pirates will trigger. Dark Beam Temple key hints, which we already have all of them. Thermal Visor in Taurus Temple.
I guess that's nice. We don't need that for anything, though, because we don't have final bosses, so that's not going to actually be helpful.
Indeed. That is an incentive for our runners to do Thardus, though.
That's true.
Because with the recent changes to logic, I think it was 7.1 that brought that, Thermal is now required, again, on beginner settings for Thardus to be in logic.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I kind of figured it would be anyways.
Aegon, Dark Aegon, and Fen.
We already know where all those are. That's an Aegon, Dark Aegon, and Fen, yeah.
Yeah, I think Wade reading that one because she's only got 2 out of 3.
That's true. Altair trying to get some health. We don't have a lot of health right now. And Omega Research, you can get beat up by these pirates on the way through Omega Research potentially. We're taking damage. We already lost like 50 health.
I didn't quite see what was in the ventilation shaft there either. I
think it was a missile.
Okay, I thought
it almost looked like Seekers, but we already have those.
Ooh, Phazon suit in Great Bridge. That's a good find.
Oh, that's enormous. That's huge. That also takes us to 20% damage reduction, which is nice.
Especially with the runners heading into mines soon on the prime side. Probably going to be very good. Emerald going back for that grapple beam. Understandable play. Ooh, shiny in Dynamo. That looks to be a ball. That's Spider Ball for Echoes.
Oh, that's enormous.
Nice. Another piece of the puzzle solved.
We're really starting to see the seed come together.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably going to be like 2 hours. I would say 2 hours flat is probably a good estimate.
I think so too, yeah.
It's hard to say for certain. We don't know all of the answers, but...
Indeed. Seeds can always throw you a curveball, because, wait, what do we still need? Actually, Gravity Boost, I guess, is unknown. Because we know
Echo's Supers. Echo's Supers.
Ooh, Echo Supers, right. That's why they haven't even gotten hints yet.
Yeah.
Kind of need that if you don't know the out of bounds.
And we're also out of power bombs, so Java's got to go find one. That doesn't take long, thankfully.
Wait, Aaron says in chat that Annihilator bypasses the Echo requirement for Dark Samus 3. Is that true? Because I thought you need to shoot a drone.
Yes, you have to shoot an invisible drone on the way out. The only way that can be allowed is if the Echo Visor is actually in its vanilla location, which it's not.
What is that? That's another Echo's E. Not going to need that. Java probably headed for the ammo station here to refill the power bombs. Very understandable. Probably going to go... I was going to say Lower Torvis next, but no, actually.
Lower mines.
Ooh, missed it. I'm sorry, on
Oh.
Epic Wade side. Doing air underwater here to screw attack over to this artifact in Lagoon. Very nicely done.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, wait, we have supers on Echo side.
Wait, what? When
Where
did we
was
get
that?
those? When did we get those?
Huh? Where were those hiding?
I mean, I guess that's another problem down.
Yeah, for sure.
Now we just need that gravity boost, and we already kind of know where it probably is.
Gravity boost, and we
Oh,
are
and
in
light
no
suit.
mode.
But we already found the light suit. We just can't get it, right? Or we?
Yeah. Well, we can now because we do have that spider ball.
Yes, indeed. I'd probably beeline over to that.
Me too. I think John's going to head back for that. Way doing a little slope jump to get up to this bridge over here. Nicely done. Ah, yeah, it's going to need another power bomb to get out of that, though. Unfortunately, that is locked on two sides by the PB. Java going back this way. Oh, it seems he's already triggered the Granchular fights. Meanwhile, this is MQA, I believe, on Altair side. A lot of darkness in this room. What have we got over here? I think that was a nothing item in MQA. Nice little Metroid over there. Emerald Pie, now finally finding that light beam for Epic Wade. Which, to be fair, Epic Wade is in the right spot to use that light beam right now. So that is quite good progression on their end. That's very nice. And Java beelining for SDK hints. I think that is a very solid play here, actually. Thought that he might go for that light suit, but I agree with this play more. Getting to know what your go mode is right here, definitely valuable. Although, to be fair, we have a lot of items and knowledge of what stuff we need, and I don't think we can add a lot more to that. We know we need cobalt already, but like, what else could even be required? Prime has pretty much everything they could wish for.
Well, we still don't know that the poison bog. It could be grapple. Which would mean we'd have to go looking for gravity boost.
Indeed. But I'm trying to think if Annihilator locks anything. Yeah, actually, there's a couple of Annihilator checks, like Incash 2, that could still obstruct our path.
Oh, Super Missiles was in that room that Epic Wade's in now. She just got him.
Oh, okay. In the abandoned work site. Not bad.
Thank you. I always forget that one.
Yeah. Completely missed that earlier. Bye-bye. See NQB here from Altair, I think? Or is this Fungal Hall?
This is Fungal Hall. MQB is the one with the pilots.
Yeah, Annihilator is in fact is it logically required for Dark Sims 3? Not sure. But
No. It is not. You do not need Annihilator for Dark Sims.
Incash 2. Oh, I cursed it. No. Oh.
We're getting the Mistle refill.
Cat West, that's kind of free. And I think we just missed out on one. At least my Discord
Mine did too.
Okay. Probably
I wasn't even looking, to be fair, so that's partly my fault. What were the hints?
So we have Cat West, Incash 2, There was one that we were already aware of but didn't quite grab. So that's 8, and then yeah, we missed one. But yeah, we do need that Annihilator beam as well, so that might add a little bit of extra time. Although we do know that this is a beam-related upgrade right here, so if we get lucky, this could just be Annihilator right here.
Shrine?
It is not, sadly.
That looks like Dark Ammo, unfortunately.
Ooh, scrunchy audio on Altair's side. Emulator's struggling a little bit. Sadly, can't speak of experience, because, yeah, my own weaker PC is, having a bit of a fit with emulators frequently. Thank you for swapping the audio.
No worries. And also, Dark Samus 3 isn't actually... We don't have to logically beat Dark Samus 3 because we're skipping final bosses. So we don't fight Dark Samus. You know, so that too. And the room Altair, this room is NQB.
Right, thank you. So you need supers for this item.
Yep.
Ooh.
And that item is
it's Sonic Boom. Baited. I thought it was Annihilator for a second, but
no, it is not.
That is the wrong version of that item. Alright, Epic Wade being a little bit more thorough with some of these Torvus rooms here than Java. But unfortunately doesn't have that that Spider Ball yet, so can't quite get checks like Plaza. Oh, maybe Java hasn't done Torvus Lagoon yet with the air underwater, so that might be the last key we're missing there. I think so. Aaron mentions in chat that no final bosses RA used to be very common, and that it kind of fell off a cliff. I think that comes with experience, because as a starting player, Echo's final bosses, Prime final bosses, not a fun experience. They're long, they're dreadful, they're just...
Echoes, I think you can adjust to, at least Emperoring.
Yeah.
Knowing the screw attack trick is not that hard. Emperoring 1 and 2 are very brisk and fun. You can absolutely feel really skillful doing them. It's just Dark Samus. Nobody likes Dark Samus.
But yeah, so quite annoying, but then once you get more experience, you do them more often, it becomes more of like a...
Phase-on suit.
Pattern. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think with experience, people are like, these aren't actually all that bad, and then stopped RAing that.
Yeah, I definitely do like to see it, though, just because, I don't know, I'm not a huge Metroid Prime, as in the boss. I'm not a fan of Metroid Prime, the boss.
Ah, yeah. That makes sense. I guess you could RA that. It's like Prime, no final bosses. Echo's final bosses, I think, do add to the experience, simply because you need to go find Spider Ball and, well, I mean, you can do Emperoring, Spider Skip, but you definitely need Screw Attack. I do love heavy Screw.
Prime final bosses does add that you need all beams. If you have Prime final bosses, you need all the beams every single match.
That's
true.
But,
you know, the actual playing of the bosses is a bit of a slog.
So another reason for keeping the final bosses on if you want to have like the full experience.
Yes, yes.
Java getting the thermal visor here for Altair. Yeah, exactly. SA, Spider Ball, and like Pierre just said, the beam requirements on the Prime side. Yeah. Just Exoscape. Yeah.
Altair at this point almost has a full tracker, missing Boost Ball, Wave Buster, Flamethrower, and Gravity Suit. And only 2 of those are actually useful for anything at all. And there's the movement system hint.
That movement system hint, I believe that's... I believe that to be gravity boost then. I don't think the hint system would go out of its way to hint for a grapple beam when screw attack was this early. I don't think grapple beam
Yeah, I
got
think you're
A
right.
placed logically and then B also hinted by the system. I'm fairly confident that is gravity boost. So yeah, what else could you need on the prime side right now? Maybe a gravity suit if you're not confident in doing graveless.
Maybe. The
Well,
boost
gravity
ball is
anger
the
and
big item that locks at things.
boost ball.
Yeah, we don't have it.
Well, Emerald Pie's tracker does say that it is there,
Altair doesn't have it, though.
but Altair doesn't. That's
Or
quite
was
right.
that?
So it might be in a part that either of them has explored that the other team has not. I don't remember seeing it, but again, 4 screens to keep track of is a lot, so we might have just missed that. Ooh, nice. Get some Rockman action.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Aaron pointing out that Epic Wade has grapple beam, so that is in fact gravity boost then. Yeah. In Boys and Blood.
Oh.
Oh, caught.
But she doesn't have the dark visor yet, so we can't get that STK.
Not sure if Epic Wade saw the hint for the dark visor. I think they probably, sorry, she probably saw it, but didn't have the light beam at the time to go and grab it.
That would make sense. We were
Dodging
missing
a
out on
bullet
that light
here.
beam for a while.
Yeah, she is going for SDK hints here, which is good. Sadly, running into Defiled Shrine and then realizes that she doesn't have that Dark Visor, so can't actually grab this. We know that it's dead, so she's dodging a bullet. No big losses here, but that has to feel bad on the runner's side because that's going to gnaw in the back of your head. Like,
Absolutely.
what is that
absolutely.
beam-related upgrade that is just chilling there? Especially after reading these SDK hints, because that Annihilator requirement is going to pop up. Emerald Pie making good work of Thardis here with that plasma beam. A lot of damage.
War Ritual Grounds. That's
Ritual
the one that
Ground.
we just passed, right?
Yes, correct. Couldn't
We
quite
have a
pick
chance
up
to see
Dark
the hints
Visor.
again since we missed one. A training
That
chamber
one.
access, TCA. That's easy. We just need wave beam.
Training Gem Rax. That's probably the one that we missed.
Incash 2. She's checking which one that is.
Yeah, that's the annoying one. Nope, not that one. The
Nope.
one in the back. Yeah, that's the one. The Annihilator one.
Yep. Oh, that's what we needed Annihilator for. I
Yep.
have my Incaches mixed up, so I didn't realize.
That's alright. That one's bad. Oh yeah, Cat West is in there.
Yep.
Alright, Java not picking up Plaza Access here. Probably nothing important.
It was an ETM.
Next up, the worst
Java
room
actually
in the game.
scouted it earlier. It's just an ETM.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the worst room in the game, Plaza! All my homies hate Plaza. Nice. Almost got it. Boost across in the corner of that spider track there to skip a part of this puzzle. And then you can boost again, but see here why this is the worst room in the game. This plant will just continually pester you. And unfortunately, just a missile on Rockman. Although from here you can see what the item is, and I think I did just spot a prime missile. So Java promptly leaving. All of Stairs is Aaron's worst room in the game vote. I haven't a clue what room that even is. It's Prime or Echoes even. Alright, we see a save into a save ward from Emerald Pie. If I had to guess, probably going to be checking out either the frigate area or the... oh, what's that called? The room with life curve. Life curve area. So there you
Oh
go.
yeah. I'm about to say. Okay, so we're gonna go fight Boost Guardian.
Buscarians is a decent play here. What I would prefer to see from these players is probably hints. Java side I can
Java already
understand.
got his. Java already got his.
Yes, but the lower Torvus one specifically.
Oh, I thought you
Then
meant STK. That's my bad. Oh,
yeah.
Buster. There's another slot on the tracker.
Hey.
Very nice. Not that it matters in the slightest.
In between Dark Ways and Save Station 3, Dark Sands Processing. Why is that such a bad room?
Oh, I know the room you're talking about.
You could just jump on the pod and then
It's not that hard.
jump up. Yeah, it's probably just annoying that boosting in that room is just kind of impossible because of the pillar that's in the middle. I would like to see a lower Taurus play here. Or for players to go for that light suit and then... Actually, I think JhavAltair have knowledge of that, but I'm not sure Sunshine Spark has knowledge that that is chilling in Culling Chamber. Bad
yeah,
secret
it's possible
world.
they forgot it, though. It's
Okay.
possible they forgot it.
Yeah, it might be, because light suit into that gravity boost gives you a couple of hints in lower Torvus, gets you an SDK in lower Torvus, sorry, not an SDK, that is an artifact in lower Torvus, and it gives you access to Sank from the back. Sadly, JhavAltair not in possession of that Cobalt translator, otherwise it might be an even more enticing play to go there after that, because of the hints. But for Sunshine and Spark, definitely a worthwhile play to maybe go for some Cobalt hints here.
Absolutely.
Just gonna find 5 more missiles to put on top of the infinite missile. Yeah. Cache
might. I didn't see what was in there.
At this point, Echo's missiles are just like funny tracker number, but other than that, don't really add a whole lot.
Yeah, we have unlimited missiles, so it doesn't do anything for us.
Yep. Which unlimited missiles is nice to have. Beam ammo is a little bit more manageable, I feel like, but definitely gets scammed a lot more with missile drops here and there. They just don't show up when you need them.
Also worth noting, we do have enough keys on at least JhavAltair's side to do a Morbus.
That's true, we haven't seen a hint for that yet. Another reason why going for hints might be a really good play here.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we see plasma processing on Emerald Pie's side. Very long check, could prove to be something good though. Be pretty bad if it actually is something like an Annihilator Beam.
Epic Wade picks up her second Inghive key.
Emerald Pie going for some standables here, using the spider puzzle to get over this door. Nothing, unfortunately. Do respect the play though, because you have
Cache, major upgrade. We already know that. That's not going to help Java very much at all.
That was Prime Bombs, if my
yes, it
memory
was.
serves
It was our
right.
Prime Bombs, absolutely.
Nice. Seems. Oh.
We're going to sync.
Oh my! Altair has to manually spin this spinner here because of no
Yeah.
boost for Prime. Ooh, that is quite unfortunate. Wait, is there something in the wall? Because they're not shooting the. Is that did we miss something important maybe behind? Because you can peek that with X-ray visor.
Yeah, you can. I guess so.
Doing a pretty good job at spinning this. I can see the turret going. It's going. It's going. Java back in sync. Probably going to be hunting for that light suit. Kind of unfortunate that they can pick that up on first pass because that would have made the routing really nice here.
Oh, we actually apparently didn't look, but we're going to keep doing it now that we have.
Yeah, what is that?
I'm
Couldn't
not
quite
sure.
see what that was here. I think that was an ETM in main research though.
Interesting. Interesting.
Looked very glowy. Ah, manual spinners, how you will not be missed. And yeah,
Boostless
so
is not fun.
what's felt to me like Sunshine Spark has been a little bit behind because of the early reset. They're definitely
Honestly,
making
it
up.
feels like there's more elements than that.
Oh yeah, but like that's what gave me an early feeling of that they were slightly behind. But right now, making up a lot of time due to that boost ball for Prime. Look at this manual spinner taking a lot of time, and they have that cobalt, so already one item ahead in terms of go modes.
Well, they're also behind on that dark visor, remember?
That is true, but I think Epic Wade
And the
probably got
spider
the
ball.
hint. That is true, but I think Epic Wade got the hint for that dark visor and is now going to be grabbing that. Spider ball, they are not in know of yet. That is chilling here in Mines, in Central Dynamo, I believe.
That's light suit.
And lights up for Java, nice. I
I
assume wasn't looking for a second. I was focused on Prime. Assume did the instant morph into the spider track?
I didn't see. I think I saw them using the actual spider ball, but I don't think they did the entire puzzle.
Definitely not. That would have taken way too much time. Life support system for Altair. That is at
Possibly
worst
gravity suit.
Ooh. And we do see that it's the tube item that has our artifact. So if our runners know how to skip into this tube, that is going to save them a trip to Spider Garden.
Altair rolls off the ledge. We have to climb back up.
Oh.
It happens. And Hamilpie is going to check Boombox. That's just a missile. I think Altair might be doing this wrong. I think you're supposed to stay in the spinner when you bomb. I'm not huge on this trick, but
I have no knowledge on how this works, but I would imagine what you do is roll into the spinner and then just kind of flick your controller, like your wheel, to try and spin your ball with the momentum that you have. It's not happening a lot. They're moving a little bit, but not too much. They're also spinning it all the way,
budged.
which is interesting because the door is straight in front, right? So they didn't use the cannon to already open the wall that has the door in front of it.
Well, we're probably just not going that way. We already did most of Lower Mines, after all.
Okay. Good. That's good to know, so I'm not going crazy here.
Okay, that's another good roll.
Alright, Epic Wade getting the hint here. Was... Oh, the Quadraxis hint. Very nice.
Yeah.
That's the Dark Faster. That is Gravity Suits. Alright.
Interesting.
So, by elimination, Hive Dynamo is now empty. That is a prime E-Tank. Java going to solve this room the vanilla way. I agree with this play. If you're not comfortable doing the skip for this room, the vanilla way to get this room is not actually all that much longer. So that's nice. Although I would recommend getting rid of the res bits because as we can see right now, yeah, they're annoying. They're just bad news. Res bits are not your friends in this game. Dark Beam into a missile, very effective. Screw Attack, also very effective against these. And if you have it, Cannonball will one-shot these. Doing, what was it? Like 2 million damage per frame? Something like that?
Something absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
That's Annihilator Beam for Epic Wade.
Ooh.
From Prime. That's what the upper item is. That's what Altair is trying to get.
Wow.
Emerald Pie got it very quickly.
So you can see right now, this is the time that they're losing. Emerald Pie going into this room, boosting through the slot, and just immediately getting out. So this, we might have a race on our hands here.
That could be the
Altair
case.
2/3 of the way. They are getting closer. That was a nice one. I think, if I'm correct, you're supposed to try and get into these at an angle. Again, all I know is words that I hear from my partner in Prime, Frost. Excuse me, Dace.
Yeah, a lot of our runners are just people who have changed screen names since the last time they competed. So I kind of have trouble keeping track of that too.
That makes sense. Some people like to do a name change. My partner's name change was because Frost was a very common name in the server, so as to avoid confusion, went for something else.
I wasn't going to make you listen to the full boost list, but we get to listen to the last part.
Nice. Alright, Java's opened up the gate and is now going to actually check the item here in Watch Station. And that's confirmation from Epic Wade that that key is in fact the Inghive key. And that's the Dark Aegon key. Let's see if she actually picks it up. We know that Morbus is still unknown. So the best way to solve
this... What could
this...
Morbus actually have, though, is to the question. Epic Wade actually has Grapple Beam, by the way. I should know.
Yeah, actually, you're right. We have Annihilator as well now. There's nothing that it can have.
Yeah.
Because we have all of our Go mode items. We are in no mode. It's just that between both of these teams, we have no mode, but they don't have a clue yet. Because we're missing Annihilator on... Well, I guess they know that. But both teams still missing that gravity boost. If they puzzled it together, that is chilling in Poison Bog. And then still Cobalt missing on JhavAltair side, and Spider still missing on Sunshine Spark side. Ooh. It's sad that I don't remember where Cobalt actually was.
Almost bounced out there.
Yeah. Do you remember where Cobalt was? I think it was something very early, like Aegon somewhere. Maybe somewhere in Prime early, like Chozo.
I don't remember.
Java wants whatever is in ATS over here. Let's see it. Just a missile. And there's that hard-earned, well-deserved Annihilator Beam for JhavAltair. Nicely done.
That had to have taken at least like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Or like 10
Has to pick up the missile.
Not 20 minutes.
I'd wager that was good. Yeah, like 10-15 minutes for that one. But one, if you know that that's a go mode item, definitely worth it if you don't have boost ball yet. Ooh, Altair resetting out.
Okay, Java's gonna get Vault right now. Meanwhile,
Yes.
Epic Wade is grabbing the cash.
The
Team
Vault
Cash 2.
artifact. Very nice. So we see a lot of like how the routes diverge
Oh,
here.
Java has, Annihilator from thanks to that. So now we can do that. We are, that gravity boost is the last key to the puzzle.
It really is. JhavAltair Prime to get that first here with that light suit in hand. But again, that Cobalt is missing for them, so Sank Map Station not quite available yet. And Epic Wade needs to get herself to Sank right now, although we are in the know of that. They are not, because there's not been a light suit hint. Or a progressive suit hint, rather.
Yeah.
Sites do not go for the safe station.
Gravity suit. Prime just got the gravity suit.
Nice.
They're one flamethrower away from full tracker, so yeah.
Nice. Yeah, shout out to our runners, putting up an amazing show for us tonight. Go give them a follow. Great people, lovely people from the Metroid community.
Absolutely. The link to follow our runners is in the chat.
Epic Wade, now looking at the map. Well, did look at the map. Probably trying to decide where to route from here. Kind of unfortunate that she doesn't have that spider ball, because probably wanted to route into Sank from here because it's the closest. But yeah, after you drop down here at Dark Sims 1, it is yeah, it's rough to route in. You have to go all the way around, sadly. Yeah, that spider track right there. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it gets the bad news
Yeah,
here.
you can do a bonk with the screw attack and space jump, but like it's not the kind of thing you just do. It's pretty tricky.
Here is your Twitch handle algorithmic cheddar, is that correct?
Yes.
Aha, very nice. Go follow my co-commentator. He's a good
I don't stream. I'm maybe gonna stream some Super Metroid. I'm just theory crafting 13%, and I don't know if I even want to try running that. It is gonna be such an absolute painful category. Literal torture.
That is an absolute journey that we would like to see. Oh, Java paying respects. Paying respects. Wait, are we gonna get the full thing? We're not. Just
No.
wanted the energy refill. Unfortunate. But we should all hear the words of Olir, the last
Sentinel of the Fortress Temple. May they serve you well.
Indeed.
I don't have the full speech memorized, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the important bit, right? All right. Epic Wade indeed wanting to route through Aegon to Sanctuary here. Got to go the long way around, unfortunately. Ooh, was going to get a check on the way here, but no PB, so it's going to have to go back to those little wasps.
Yeah.
And unfortunate timing here is going to get that spider ball right now after they've gone all the way around to get here. So a little bit unfortunate on that. But it's going to happen upon that light suit with the spider ball in hand, so this might actually be really good for her.
Possibly. Meanwhile, Java just got the STK in Cat West.
Indeed. Now 6 SDKs in hand. No Cobalt, so couldn't quite get the Sank map station. Epic Wade is going to have that Cobalt going into Sank, so this might be one of the moments where it swings into Sunshine Spark's favor, because Epic Wade is going to be able to clear the entirety of Sank here, grab all the artifacts and STKs, whereas Java's going to have to come back once...
Altair just got the
expired.
boost ball. It was in Elder Chamber.
Elder Chamber,
Of
yeah.
course.
little bit of a unfortunate with how the progression was acquired there then, because definitely been there before. And now it's going
So who do you
to
think
happen.
has the lead now?
I honestly cannot tell you. It's all going to depend on how fast JhavAltair happens upon this Cobalt. Because
True.
because Sunshine Spark is very likely, if Epic Wade goes into Hall of Combat Mastery here. Oh, actually, is it in Hall of Combat? Yeah, it is. If
Yeah,
once she
Cooling
spots
Chamber
that
is the
light
Dark Lord.
suit, I think she's had the movement system hint in Lagoon. Should have if she cleared all of that properly. So that should be no mode for Sunshine Spark sooner than JhavAltair because they have that Cobalt. That's the big difference maker right here. Altair having fun with the load times, just bashing their head against the door right there. It's going to find, I think, PB here? Oh, wait. No, that's the Cobalt. That's where it was. Right. Okay. So,
Oh, that's massive.
JhavAltair, as long as they figured out that gravity suit hint, are
Gravity
now in no
boost, yeah.
mode. Mere moments, probably, before Sunshine Spark is going to go into the same no mode. No, 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 wait, no. Epic Wait, no. Oh, that's unfortunate. So Epic Wait is taking the way around here, going up through this elevator. But I think she didn't quite look at the Hall of Combat Mastery item. So unless she goes back for it, is unfortunately routing around that right now. Oh, wait, goes back. She might have realized. There's also a Cobalt hint next to that. Which could be good info. But Java now headed probably for that Dark Torvus portal. So, yeah, we have a race on our hands because, like I said, Sunshine Spark here going to be able to full clear Sank in one run after they get the light suit here. Whereas JhavAltair have a little bit of an edge here because they're already running for that that gravity boost. So both teams are going to have to grab keys in different locations right now. And I think with how Echoes loaded all of the keys were in this seed, I think both Prime players should probably have obtained all of the keys and artifacts that are required so far. As in the ones that are in their world. Oh, and that's the grapple right there in Life Grove. That's where that was chilling. So very much a matter of how these worlds were cleared this seed, and it is a very tight race right now. You'd love to see it.
Sunshine Spark is doing... Epic Wade is doing the full puzzle, I think. Oh, that's going to cost a lot of time. And yeah,
oh, yeah.
There it is. At the same time as an SDK as well.
Yeah.
So we're up to 7 SDKs, 4 artifacts.
Yes.
On JhavAltair's side.
Indeed, indeed. I think when I started to run Echoes, personally, one of the first things, I think the two first things that I learned was A, how to skip this puzzle, and B, how to skip Blog, because those are the two worst things in this entire game.
I'd say Spider Guardian is the worst thing, but you can't skip Spider Guardian.
Yeah. You can skip the tube item, but that's not something I would recommend to a beginning player to to learn. Ooh, this quad making Epic Wade's life a little bit... Oh, nice, just barely got that. Nice. These quads are annoying. Usually if you do this puzzle in vanilla, you want to kill them simply for this. Is that they can just hit you through the glass, and they're annoying.
One nice thing is that the phase-on is a lot safer than it is in Prime. It doesn't deal exponential damage, it just deals continuous damage. It's not really that big a deal.
That's true.
So you can just tank it. It's another artifact with our new gravity boost. Brings Altair up to 5.
Yeah, and I think, as I said, both our Prime players just kind of chilling. Yeah, I think they're done. And I mean, Echoes has literally all the multiplayer pickups, so there's not anything they could really go out and look for while they wait. Both of the visors for Prime have been acquired. We're looking at full trackers.
Well, the visors doesn't even matter because we're skipped final bosses, remember?
Oh yeah, you're right. That doesn't even matter. So, yeah, they're just waiting. So it is a full-on key run for both of these teams right now. Whoever gets them first. Oh, Java did in fact pick up the gravity boost. He's now going to head for dungeon. And yeah, it's probably going to be tight.
Yeah, it's tough.
Dungeon, yeah, just looking at it like, oh, this one. Where's Emerald Pie headed right now? Is this Frigate?
I believe so.
Graveless Frigates. What would they even be looking for here? Maybe Sunshine Spark has not actually... Ooh, if Sunshine Spark did not scan the hint in Torvus Lagoon or didn't pick up on that hint, then they might not be...
That is pretty much it, if we
Yeah,
don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, they might not be in the know that Gravity Boost is, in fact, in that location.
Epic Way's even doing some stuff in Gyro. Which we don't need to do. Aerie is dead. The gyro item is dead.
Yes, she needs to do this to lower the first ring to get to the other half of Sank.
That's true.
Needs to get to...
I think Java came in from the other side and skipped that.
Yes.
Because, yeah. With the boost spinner, you can skip that.
Actually, I think Java came in from the same side, but it was during a time where we were looking at like a Thardus or something, so it got skipped over.
That's the artifact in dungeon. That brings us to 6.
6. Let me look at my little thingy of what we're missing right now. Transit Tunnel East is still missing, and Sank Map is still missing. And another one, actually. Dynamo Works. Right, we're looking at Spider Guardian. And then for the Echo side, it is... maybe in Cache 2 for JhavAltair? And one more. So yeah, we see more. I think that was a reset from Emerald Pie into Mines. Going to the OP now to try and see if they can find something. TTE artifact from Java. Yeah, I have an ominous feeling that Sunshine Spark is not aware of this. Yeah. Because they're scanning hints, they're making checks that are dead. Well, we know that are dead. But to me, it feels like they do not have the knowledge of that gravity boost. Oh, Emerald Pie's side over here. Got an Omega Pirate fight.
Ooh.
Have we seen this from Altair?
I think so. Pretty sure.
Alright. But still, fun to watch. Yeah, bosses across the board here. Epic Wade doesn't look like they know how to get the pipe item with one of the skips, so it's going into Spider Guardian here as well. So after our Omega perishes, we shall divert our attention to the Echo side of things. Nicely done. Rewarded with a missile expansion. Metroid unfortunately didn't grab any power bombs before this fight, because especially in these first two little pipe sections, you can power bomb Spider Guardian and it'll immediately put them into the, like, what is it, angry phase? Not the angry phase, the phase where you can go for the bomb slots. Yeah, they're actually peaceful.
Yeah.
I think they're on green in that phase. Yeah. Ugh. Pipe physics not playing nice. Got hit by the AoE of Spider Guardian there. It's probably gonna get hit here. Oh, nice.
No, we're
He's
fast
just in
enough.
between. Nice. Java now going for this quad. To try and get to the safe station, which is an interesting play to me because I think Java's last artifact oh, never mind, it's just to go into this little area. You can actually stand on top of the boxes that are in front of the door there and then screw attack over the barrier that's in front of that appears when that quad would normally spawn. So you can just kind of skip that section. Nice. Metroid got the platforms out. Now just has to go for that bomb slot, and that is the most annoying part of this done. Nice.
Now we're just on the 4th area. This is the final area, but there are 3 canisters we needed to hit. Can't you boost these boxes? Or am I crazy?
Yes. Can boost through these. Maybe wanted to pick up the health, although in a very healthy situation right now. Best play, yeah, exactly. So probably just boost through Spider Guardian and start putting bombs everywhere. Don't go for this right now. Very good. Has the game knowledge to patiently wait. If you lock this slot right now, Spider Guardian gets stuck in that little area, which then does nothing.
Yes, we have to wait for Spider Guardian to get past that door.
Yep. Very nicely done.
Spider Guardian is definitely one of the sort of least entertaining boss fights, so definitely understandable.
It really
that
is, yeah.
Some people just don't know that because they just avoid playing it.
Yeah, the only time this fight is ever really entertaining is if the runners either do not have Spider because Spider's vanilla or something, or if the runners are on really low health, so they actually have to be careful in this fight.
Yes. Java's about to go to Spider Guardian as well, so we're about to get 2 in a row.
Mm-hmm. So we get to enjoy even more of that Spider Guardian music. Nice. Which is just, you know, the generic boss music for enemies.
Mini boss.
Yep.
There's like 2 mini boss themes. This is one of them.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that. I thought it was just one. I think you're right, yeah. Maybe 2. Bombing these little pill bugs here. Second one will always have a drop. Probably looking for a PB. Nice. Because they're not in the know yet. They do not know about the boosts yet. So they're going to be checking this. Although, a little bit of a weird play, because if you've scanned the corpse hint, you should be in the know here that this is a... Oh, right, but Emerald Pie does not have a gravity suit right now, so it's probably waiting to go into frigates for a gravity suit, hopefully, from this item here. But we both know that this is just going to be a prime E-tank, sadly.
Yes.
Yeah, here as well, if you want to skip this puzzle, just jump on top of the tracks and screw attack over. Jump on top of the tunnel, sorry. Alrighty. And on the left, we see Java now in Spider Guardian. Java does actually have a power bomb.
We're having some trouble getting the bomb slot though, and we end up timing out on that. So we gotta hit it again.
Ooh, decides to use it now. Interesting. Personally, if I have only
This
one
is definitely
PB,
not the hardest area. I would
yes,
not use it here. I would use it in area 3.
I'd use it in area 2. I think it's this one, and then the next one.
This is area 2.
Oh, this is, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's the little small area in the start that's like trivial.
Yes. That one's
You're
really
right.
easy. It's not really a big deal.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, I agree. Yeah, area 3 is definitely where you use it. This one.
Yes.
It's bad. You can sit at the top there. Oh, wait, what was that? Java just got like stuck in some collision there. I've never seen that.
I don't
Echoes
see
DM.
that.
Oh, I think you're better off. Oh, but health. See, this is one of those
Yep.
scenarios where it's like, yeah, you want to play it aggressively, but health is an issue. Getting the bomb slot, you can, yeah, okay. The Spider was about to time out there, so that was a
That was pretty close.
nice interruption there.
And Java hops across only to realize that yes, that little that passage is blocked. We can't get across that. And we get 50 energy from those crates. Only the well, 50 energy each, I should say.
Yes, guaranteed drop on that one. Very nice. Right, and Java and both and Epic Wade probably having double damage, so you only need 2 bombs to fully get Spider Guardian into the like angry phase here.
2 instead of 3, right?
Yes, or it might be 4, where it's like you need
I think
to
it's
bomb
3
him
because you have
a
3
few
in your,
times.
because you have 3 at a time.
Yeah.
It wouldn't
Yeah,
make
actually,
much
you're
sense
right.
for
Yeah,
it to
yeah,
be
for
4.
sure.
Yeah, well, that would be too difficult, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you're right. It is 3. I know my game.
And now we have completed the fight. I mean, after it, runs around for a bit.
Indeed. Alright, if I complete it. Gonna check the item, even though, well, not quite what we need. You're in go mode. Run! Run!
There it is. That's like artifact number 7.
Alrighty.
No, that's 9. Never mind. I thought we were still. I must have miscounted. We are
Oh
ready to
yeah,
finish
we
the
are.
game.
We are moving. Prime final boss is coming right up for you.
Except no, they're not, because we don't have any. We just have to beat Ridley.
Ah, right.
At
Wait,
least I think we have to beat Ridley, right?
do you have to beat Ridley if final
I
boss?
mean,
is
I think it's the elevator that takes you to the end, so you probably would.
Huh. Wouldn't that defeat the purpose of...
Well, no.
Yeah,
it's about
actually,
skipping
yeah, you're
Metroid
right.
Prime.
Wow.
It's about
So I
skipping
guess
Metroid Prime.
Matt Ridley does not count as a final boss. Huh.
Well, to be fair, there's pretty few item requirements for this, so it's not like,
But yeah, quite a bit of a longer seed for these players here. A lot of bad checks that if you had to go grab them vanilla, like the Spider Guardian check, Sank Map Station, stuff like that, just not a lot of fun. If you're comfortable with your skips though, not too bad of a seed, I would say.
And we land the boost hit. So that immediately takes us to the final phase.
Ooh. Oop. Doesn't
Why are you
quite.
switching to?
That is a good question.
Not going for a free shot there. They're pretty hard, so it's understandable.
Ridley's hitbox in this is atrocious, by the
Well, it's
way.
not the hitbox; it's that you can't target properly a lot of the time.
Yeah.
That's the big deal. That's
Just
specifically why you have to free aim those shots, because it doesn't actually aim you in the right spot.
Yeah,
And
but
we don't
also
quite get it there, but you can get that.
Altair was also shooting from the side, and it just did nothing, even though Ridley was doing the little screech attack that normally is like a free hit. That one. And that should be G for Altair.
Emerald Pie finds an item.
Alrighty.
That is pretty big. We did finish the game actually quite early for a prime. That's basically sealing that's sealing Sunshine Sparks' fate.
I think so, yeah. What really sealed Sunshine Sparks' fate here was probably not having the knowledge. Either not having the knowledge or not
Yeah, but
realizing the
this is what's
knowledge.
locking it in for pretty much a certain loss here. Now, this is actually pretty much the bottom of the A group. Both Sunshine Spark and JhavAltair have had 4 losses in a row and 5 losses in a row, respectively. None of them have gotten a win this tournament, so one of them was going to have to.
Indeed. So JhavAltair very likely picking up their first win of the tourney here. Sunshine Spark does not have a win yet. However, they are going to be playing the last match against Dreadless Abomination, which is going to be on Thursday at 7 p.m. So they still have a chance to get a win in the tournament.
Very nice.
And I believe in them. I would very much like to see that, where every team got at least one win. Which would be kind of fun as well, because then in Group A, you'd have 3 teams at the top that each had 1 loss, and then 3 teams at the bottom that each had 1 win, respectively. So that's nice. Ultimate Hope right in the middle with that 3-3 score.
That unfortunately isn't going to happen though. In Group B, Nicey has actually taken a perfect 6-0 win record. So that's.
Oh, have they now? Wow.
Yes.
Oh, I had not realized that. That is incredible. Wow.
Yeah, that's really impressive.
Beating out the likes of Team Green versus Orange, the best seed rollers.
Yeah, OVG took 5-1, so they're doing pretty good, but they're not doing perfect.
Yeah, wow. OVG as well, and very, very unfortunately, this was my underdogs team. The team that I was really looking forward to meeting in the playoffs bracket was Team Orange Cats with some really stellar gameplay from Ray Shy and their partner, but unfortunately had to drop out.
Flamethrower was in Storage C, by the way.
Okay, all right. Storage C, so behind that super door, yeah, you're not getting that. That's one of those isolated checks.
Yeah.
So Java here doing the cleanup, getting Grand Wind Chamber the vanilla way, one of the more annoying rooms to have to do in the game.
This is one of the worst puzzles.
Yeah, what you have to do here is spin all of these spinners in a certain direction, and then shoot 4 Seeker missiles at them.
Yes.
And then do it all again, but for the opposite side. And it's just bad. It's bad. That's what it is. Well, it's not bad. It just takes a lot of time, really.
Very slow.
And the 2 most common methods of skipping this puzzle are either a 3 bomb space jump up to a standable, into a screw attack into the middle area, which is quite difficult to do. for a lot of runners. But a slightly easier one is a slope jump that you can do off of a little standable into a screw attack into that same standable that I just described, which is a little bit easier. Still kind of difficult because you can soft lock easily if you get too far to the left. So if you want to take a safe route, definitely the vanilla puzzle, but it takes so much time to do.
It is very slow.
Epic Wade's still reading up on hints, so I assume that in their cleanup of Torvus, Epic Wade, unfortunately, she didn't quite get the hint for Poison Bog, I think.
Yeah.
Probably going to happen upon that pretty much right now. I think she's headed back into Torvus to do cleanup and might stumble upon that then, because Emerald Pie also looking around, trying to see what did I miss, what gives here. Just running past the corpse, sadly. Doesn't quite realize it. Alright, and after completing the puzzle, you get a little orb cannon here. Shoots you right up to the item.
And that's the last SDK, right?
Yeah. Apparently this spawns pirates that you need to kill. I never knew that. Right, these are the ones because this is vanilla Sunburst, where they're like, hint, hint, try your new OP item that you just got.
But we just used Dark Beam.
Yeah, Dark Beam's
the only beam combo we got this seed was Sonic Boom for Echoes. I mean, and Super Missiles, but that doesn't really count.
Yeah. Epic Wade running through Torvus here, probably actually accidentally going to stumble upon the gravity boost that's in Poison Bog as part of the cleanup here. I think for some advanced runners, this would be a very interesting seed because a lot of these locations had out of bounds that made them skippable. I think one of the only actually dungeon also has a skip for it, but that's one of the harder ones. I think dungeon.
I've not seen dungeon get skipped.
Yeah,
I think that's the first that I'd be hearing about it.
Erin, probably Cestrion know how to do that one.
Yeah, Cestrion is one of our best players, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Very good trick knowledge, very good routing knowledge. Same can be said for Erin, a stellar player. And I am very afraid to face off against either of them in the tourney. I think Erin isn't actually in the tourney this time. Cestrion is probably on the list for me to play in the playoffs. As one of the first
good
teams.
luck.
Thank you. And with that, because final bosses are off, I remembered this time, that is GG's for JhavAltair.
And Emerald Pie and Epic Wade are continuing to play for now, but okay, they're DNF.
It's first forfeit from Epic Wade coming in, so very likely a forfeit coming in from Emerald Pie as well.
Yes. I'm just going to go ahead and mark them both, because obviously if one forfeits, you know, that's the whole team.
Yes. Alrighty. Looks like JhavAltair coming in for an interview. Welcome, welcome, and GG's to you guys.
Hello.
GG, you win. You win.
Our goal for the tournament was to win one game, and now in our last one we did it.
Let's go! You got it.
GG.
I am
you
so
really,
happy about this.
You did it. You did it.
GG's to you guys, and what a performance today. So tell me about it. How was this seed to you guys?
Boost ball, please. I can't believe I spent 10 minutes trying to get the stupid boost thing to roll, and then find boost ball literally as my next item.
Yep. Oh, that was really unfortunate.
It's tragic as always.
I
Yeah.
panicked really hard when I found boost ball there.
Welcome in Emerald Pie and Epic Wade as well. GG's to you both as well.
GG's, guys.
Very valiant effort. So how was that seed to you guys?
Yeah, how was it?
I'm still confused on the beginning logic. I don't even know where you were. 'Cause I thought Amber was locked by Bomb Guardian, but I wasn't sure how you're supposed to fight Bomb Guardian and get back out.
I'm still
Technically.
confused if Cannonball actually played into it.
Oh fuck! It could be Cannonball because you can boost out of the garden.
No, Cannonball is
right?
never logical.
No.
I don't.
Yeah, Cannonball is
logical.
never accounted for.
Oh,
I think
never.
Boost was in Logic the whole time, right? For Echoes.
Was it?
Boost might have
I'm
been.
pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Where was Boost
Might have
at
been
again?
boost out. Yeah.
Boost was pretty early.
I
I
don't,
don't remember where it was.
But yeah, I was thinking because Altair picked up Cannonball, and when I was rolling through Mining Station Access, I rolled in the cannon. I don't know if that happened to you too, Wade,
Oh,
but I picked up power
Oh
bombs.
no.
yeah.
Before
Boost
it
was...
was-
Sorry.
So go ahead, yeah. I was just saying. So yeah, I rolled in the cannon, lost Cannonball, but picked up power bombs.
Oh.
So I went completely out of logic to get Amber and then get bombs for Altair. So that was a
Yeah.
really interesting start to the seed for us.
yeah. I just managed to get a power bomb expansion, but that's interesting.
Mhm.
Boost ball was the one in Logic. It wasn't Watery Hall Access. That wasn't Logic as soon as more.
Right.
Oh, that's
So
right.
that was it.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the
I
cannon.
forgot that
so-
could break it.
So the cannonball, you like dropping in there to get the power bombs. That's actually like a stroke of luck, almost.
Oh yeah, it honestly was like, I think that really helped us, because then I could just get out and not wait for you to have to go get boost ball and do the other Chozo checks too.
Yeah, you guys definitely lucked
Yeah.
out with that early boost ball because you lost the cannonball. Meanwhile, Sunshine Spark elected to not pick that up early. So we were expecting them to pick it up whenever it was going to be required, but then that early boost ball bailed you guys out really hard.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
really came to the rescue.
It did.
Yeah, and of course Space Jump is boost lock too. So yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, that's the logical way out of Temple. So that made sense.
Yeah,
least
everything was in that left side of Agon. Honestly, they had space jump. They had then all the like. It gave us seekers and boosts, and I was like, they definitely want me to go to Torvis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then
And then,
honestly,
of course, the dark beam, you know.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
Dark
I
Beam
have
was
That was in
Guardians
Prime, but
of
it pointed you
Labs.
to the item in
that
Dark
wasn't Labs.
Transport Access.
right.
I have a question for Sunshine Spark here. Did you guys ever realize where Gravity Boost is? Because I assume that is the
No.
item you were looking for.
We were
Yeah, that was the
Right.
last thing I was looking for because I was checking the map and it's like,
Oh.
is that the Morph Ball tunnel where you do or don't need it? And I was like, yeah, that's the one where you do need
There was a
it.
key bearer hint in Torvis Lagoon.
It
Right,
actually was an
movement.
energy controller too.
Oh,
Yeah, there
and
were
that makes
two.
sense.
In
That makes
Torvis Energy
sense because I didn't have super missiles by the time I got there, so I didn't even.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We thought a long time if that movement system was grapple beam, maybe, but then I somehow found grapple beam and life growth, and I nearly jumped through the roof.
yeah, right when I was on my way to get it, Altair got grapple. I was like, thank God it's gravity, and then that was the last item we needed, and like literally
Yeah.
everything just fell into our lap at the end of the game, like Cobalt, boost,
Yeah, like
like
Cobalt.
all of that stuff. Yeah, Because
Yeah,
Cobalt we were flipping out about.
From the restream side, this was a very interesting race to watch because Sunshine Spark had obtained that grapple beam and that Cobalt translator quite early
If
on,
it
much
weren't
earlier
for them
than you
missing that
guys.
hit, I think it would have been. This would have gone the other way.
I got
Yeah, this
boost
would-
ball
I
as
knew.
one of my last
I had
items.
a feeling it came down to a hint. Honestly.
Yeah, it
That's
was close
annoying.
though. It's definitely worth watching the restream.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this was a very close
Yes.
match.
It
Definitely a
definitely
lot
came
that
on
could
to
be
the
learned.
hint. Because I didn't have boost ball for a long time. I got boost ball after I got Annihilator.
Yeah,
Oh.
the
I didn't
boostless,
even
the
have boost
boostless
for
you
that.
did in Elite Research actually could have cost you the game if it weren't for that.
Yeah.
It would
Yeah.
have. It absolutely would have, because Emerald Pie just went through Elite Research, had
Yeah.
boost ball, got the item, and then left while you were
Literally
still there.
as you were doing
I
it. Yep.
absolutely thought while doing this is going to cost us the game 100%.
I can
It
imagine.
almost did.
Yeah, that's one of those early advantages where, for a lot of the race, it seemed like you guys from JhavAltair were in the driver's seat. Sunshine Spark had an unfortunate reset on Emerald Pie's side, so
Yeah, I
it
forgot.
felt like
I forgot I didn't
yeah.
have wave beam when I went into Sheegoth.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So
no.
it felt like you guys were ahead a lot, but then because of the item discrepancy with that Cobalt, the boost ball, the grapple, so what we assumed was gravity boost knowledge, this was a very tight race from our perspective.
I still feel like it wouldn't be, because I genuinely forgot that I had supers. Because I could have gone back up and checked that room, but I didn't even have it on my plan, so I probably would have just fumbled around for a while.
That makes sense.
Did you ever think about going to a Morbus? Because those keys were fairly early, and I never got the
I
hint.
didn't. I was just like, that's not a Morbus. If it's a
still
Morbus,
don't
it'd
know
be
what it
way
is.
sooner.
And
It'd
with
just be
the
like-
Echo Locked Echo Visor, it couldn't have been Mining Plaza. Even we knew that since Echo Visor was out of the picture.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
couldn't have
so
been error.
nice.
Yeah, it was very relieving to see that.
We
If
only
you
That was a
remember
fantastic hint.
If you remember me when we got the Echo hint, I stood still for a few seconds because I took the time to check the data visualizer to see if Quad without Echo Visor was beginner or intermediate.
Oh, nice.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
always something that it is worth doing. To have
Yeah,
that
that
peace
was
of mind.
actually helpful. Because honestly, if we didn't have that hint, once Annihilator showed up, that opened up Sank so much more for the last couple items that we needed. So we definitely could have wasted some time trying to do that too.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I
I
would-
got rid of a lot of just annoying checks all over the world that you would have had to backtrack for if that was in logic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, stupid Incash 2 key. Like, I hate
Yeah.
that check.
I
Like,
am,
out of-
I'm
That
sorry.
was awful.
I am
Which
sorry.
one
I
was that?
cursed that
The one in
into
Annihilator
Agon?
door, yeah.
Annihilator?
Yeah.
I
That
said
wasn't.
it.
I happened to be like right there when he found Annihilator, so I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just go there.
Yeah, that's really nice.
It's not
yeah,
bad
you
at all.
guys were going up to SDK hints, and we were discussing like, okay, we have most of the items known, like through
Mhm.
both of the sides. Most things were
Core
known. And it
items.
was like, unless an Incash 2 shows up, and wouldn't you know it?
Yeah, I was like, well, we have everything. We know where everything is. We're assuming we knew where that grav was. We're like, well, okay, as long as we don't need an Annihilator or Boost, and of course we needed them both. Literally the first
Of
two.
course.
And I was especially terrified of Boost because this tournament has just completely cursed me with Boost. I think I had an early Boost in one of the 6 games.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Once with which I fished it off of Thordis as last occasion, and now it almost cost me the game again.
You love to
I
see
feel
it.
like most over half the races done, I don't even end up finding boost lately.
I don't.
I
get Boost.
forgot I had it this race for
I-
half the time.
I can tell you.
Boy, Ridley.
I cannot tell you enough how glad I am that I've magically gotten a pretty consistent at observatory dash. Because those labs were loaded.
Yeah,
It really
that
was.
was
Very
Yeah,
echo
labs
loaded.
were loaded.
It was weird because I got Ice Beam just very shortly before going to labs, and I almost went to mines instead of labs.
Ooh,
Yeah,
That
that's
would've been
kind of
terrible.
another thing we were hoping for. Is
that
that
would have been yeah.
once we found the whatever it was in labs, we're like hoping they didn't go labs yet.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
I go to mines or do I go to labs? And
Yeah, because
yeah,
really it was just
light beam.
it was Boost, Annihilator, and Cobalt, which were all kind of late game, just like artifact cleanup stuff. But yeah, Labs was all the progression that we needed.
Pretty much.
But yeah, so when this seed came down to the wire, unfortunately, a hint was the difference here, but you guys both put up an incredible show for us. Thank you so much. Go follow our
Yeah.
runners. They are all amazing players in our community.
That was some incredible gameplay. You really want to follow these guys on Twitch. You're not gonna want to miss their upcoming gameplay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
And-
guys stream, right?
I do Sunshine ROM hacking, so
Oh, that's awesome.
Ooh,
I
actually,
thought I knew your name from somewhere else.
yeah.
nice.
I will probably be streaming more from the tournament on because racing's kind of fun.
Emerald Pie, what about you?
Oh yeah,
It
I
really
do
is.
weeklies every now and then.
Java?
And yeah.
I haven't. This is the only time I stream, but
Fair
why
enough.
don't you follow our commentators? They probably did an amazing job. Once I watch back, I'll be able to confirm. But I think you can trust me that they both did a great job, and we were happy to have them.
I found
They-
it so
Yeah.
much, but thank you.
They put up with my weird start. Like
Yeah, I
completely
was here
skipping
for the
artifact
entire. I
tempo.
was here. I was talking at the hour, so I've spent a half an hour just finding some way. I had like 2 separate Werther's originals.
Yeah, I remember
While-
they
while I was
released the update to Randomvania like the moment I left the office at
Thank
work,
you so
and
much,
then I was
Emerald
like,
Pie, for
oh,
playing
God.
some Metroid 1. That genuinely saved me.
That can just not play
Yes,
well on a
that-
GameCube controller.
Yeah, that is not how it was designed.
Yeah, I was really hoping that the connectivity issues weren't a thing because I remember in the last race that one of the races
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched back that was an issue for
It might have been
Sunshine Spark.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was just hoping like when we won, like please let it be legitimate and not just a like crappy
Oh, yeah.
connection.
Yeah, no, you guys were good. Yeah, thankfully blessed. This run, no crashes, no connectivity issues whatsoever. So, good thing that it was before we started rather than during the race, because that's always more annoying for one team.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I think we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you all so much for playing. JhavAltair, congratulations on your first win. Sunshine Spark there still. Hopefully you guys, you can get a win in your game against Dreadless Abomination. Do your best. I believe in you guys. You've got this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good luck in that one.
Good luck.
Yeah. Good luck. Shout out to my co-commentator, Pure Roulette, for being absolutely awesome with me today.
Yeah, it was a blast. I'm glad I had you there. I definitely get a little tired out on these longer seats, especially since we had such a delayed start. So you really saved me. You saved my bacon.
It's past 3 in the night for me now.
Yeah, same for me.
yeah,
So.
Okay,
I
so
feel
let's
bad
get this
about the
thing,
late start
wrapped
because
up.
of that. That kind of sucks for you. I'm sorry.
It's only like
Yeah.
7 p.m. for me, so I don't
It's a
care.
Yeah.
proper night shift.
Mhm.
Heck yeah. All right. Any last words from the runners about the seed?
Boost
GG's.
ball.
GG's.
Not super terrible.
Alrighty, and with that, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next mission.
See you next mission.
And next
Adios.
mission.
Adios.